Hello everyone, welcome to TVON. My name is Joyce and I'll be your host for today for the first 1.5 hours. And of course in the second half we will have the lovely Joanne finish off the show. And it's not our usual time, so thank you guys again for all of the feedback. And it's actually kind of weird, but it feels great to be able to have the show bumped up by a couple hours. So hope you guys enjoy. And now our fellow East Coasters, maybe you can tune in through the entire show and hopefully you won't doze off towards the end. So that's always nice. And of course, lots of brand new tonight. And that includes a brand new Zambaran. And I know we've had Zambarans before, but there's something about the cutting on this one that is like, it's different. Like we've seen lots of brand new cuttings recently, like the buff Sapphire opal. We had a tanzanite around one that the cutting looks like it was out of this world. And there's just so much new stuff tonight, and I'm so excited to show it with you guys tonight. And lots of brand new Paraibas, brand new, and that's like, I don't know if it was supposed to be in the private collection, but it somehow has left the private collection and it is sitting here on this table right now. So super excited to share that with you guys for tonight. But any requests you have, give us a call. We will be more than happy to check in the back, see what is still here. Maybe it's from a couple of days ago, but oh, and before I forget, Joanne said don't forget to show them, but these earrings I have on right here, the large flower earrings in the yellow gold, yeah, those are still here at a new markdown, and I don't know why they're still here, but hopefully they'll get a home today. But look at them, there's such a large presence on the ear too. But yeah, keep that in mind, that is also here tonight. And without further ado, we will get started with our very first item of tonight, which is a Royal Zambaran ring. So let us head on over to the wheel. And this one is item number 9959. So getting pretty high up there in the item numbers. Super exciting. And now that I'm not on the screen, I can put on my glasses and see what's going on out there. But this is our 309 cushion Royal Zambaran. And do you see what I mean by, we've had Royal Zambarans before, but there's something about this cutting. It's not like what we typically see in our other cushion cuts, where it's like larger facets in the back there. This one it's almost like a diamond with how the light like reflects out through the facets and how it just, how it shows the sparkle. Now this, like when I first saw this, I knew it was a Royal Zambaran, but it was really the cutting that drew me in. And this one has 7 points of the diamond, so kind of like an asymmetric design there. So diamonds on one side and then flip it to the other side, that's where you have the diamonds. And this is our brand new today. I don't know if I should say today or tonight, because technically it's not the nighttime yet, but on the nighttime, it's nighttime on the East Coast. But anyways, this one started out at $3,000, and for our very first item of today / night, of course, we're not going to do that. And this is just something to kick off the show. I don't know if we've had a show this early in the day before, but super exciting, of course. And instead of $3,000, we're not going to do that. We're not even going to do $1,999, and we're not even going to do $1,000. Very first caller on this one, we are not even going to do $999. And of course, I will give you guys the grand tour of the ring as I usually do. This is what it looks like from the side. So there is that split shank style that leads into a band. And there's what it looks like from the side in that beautiful basket. And even from the side there, you can kind of see by what I mean by the cutting being just, it's so different, this cutting, where the sparkle isn't like large chunks of colors coming through, which is always, it's still nice to see, but this one, there's something about it where it really makes me think of like a purple diamond. And that's what it looks like from the back. Very simple, very daily wearable mounting. And for this one, we're not even going to do $999 or even $899 or even $799. Now, if you look at that as well, this is our color shifting Royal Zambaran garnet. But as you can see there's so much like hot pinks, purples, bright reds coming through. Like this cutting really does this stone justice. And of course, I will try it on the hand. Any size you would like, we can do that as well. So here's what it looks like, and even from this far away, you can really see what I mean by this cutting is so different and how you can really appreciate more of the colors and flashes and color shifting coming through. So this one is here, and we are not even going to do $799. Very first caller of tonight. maybe I should shift it. Maybe like first hour it will say today, and then I don't know. I don't know how time works, but very first caller on this one, we are not even gonna do $799, but instead, very first caller, $777, just to kick off this Friday online exclusive, but also earlier in the day show. So 777 on this one, and I totally forgot to mention, which I should have, but also brand new today is a stone that has even gotten Tony's attention. Like, he asked me about this stone before the show started, and being here for about 3 years now, I have not seen this stone. Like, we have this stone here, but this kind of variation of the stone we do not have. I have not seen it before. It is super crazy good. It's beautiful, and I love the mounting as well. But this one is here for $777. And some shout outs as well. I'm not sure if Angelina in California is here on our Fridays. I know Friday's limited, and with this time change it's kind of off-putting, but for those of you guys who are here, I'm so glad you could join us. And any requests, let me know. Of course, we can check what's still here, what's not, and we can go from there. And I'm not going to spoil too much of what Joanne has, but like other previous shows, lots of fun designer mountings on her part, so not gonna steal her surprises, but this one is here for $777, and with that we will get a move on. And I really want to show everything. Oh, and also before I forget, Carolyn in Texas, I don't know if you're on Facebook, but Carolyn in Texas, you had a request late last night, and I have surprisingly been able to put something together for you. So if you are watching, if you are here, please let me know, or either Joanne or Jess, whoever is watching Facebook, let me know, and I will get to her request shortly. But yeah, that was for Carolyn in Texas, I believe. A lot of Texas gals on our Facebook live stream. So this one is here, 777, not a problem. We will get a move on. And next up is this very interesting necklace. Now this is item number 9950. Okay, and I'll just zoom back a little bit because it is quite large. Now this one is our brand new today designer necklace. Now it is a pendant that comes with a chain, so this one is a pendant, but you can take off the chain, but the chain comes with it, is what I'm saying. This one has 2 carats 10 of the multicolored diamonds, and we don't typically see a lot of the rose gold, so I'm actually very happy that they put this one in the rose gold, because there's something about having like the lighter colored diamonds and like the orangey, yellowy colored diamonds, and then having the rose gold, like having all 3 colors to like balance it all out. This is a very interesting piece, and of course it does have to stay in the rose gold. And the chain is adjustable 16 and 18 inches. So unfortunately there's no O-ring at the 17 inches, but you can adjust it from the 16 and the 18 inch. And this one is, let me see here, that is, looks like a spring ring clasp. So there it is, and there are bails all around it. So if I twist it there, you can kind of see where there are bails where I'm holding it, at the corners, on the sides, and basically all around. So you can wear this however you want. It is a very unique piece, and there's kind of like a fabric that this reminds me of. I have to ask Joanne, but she's on the line. But hey, resident fashion designer Joanne. Oh, she's on the line, but this reminds me of some sort of fabric. I want to say tweed, but I want to get her input before I like say something that's totally wrong. But it reminds me of like a tweed style blazer, kind of. I'm not sure if it's the right fabric again, so I'll have to ask her. Yes.
She's gonna hop on in just a few minutes. And she said she loves the demantoid.
Thank you, Angelina. I'm so glad you enjoy your demantoid. That was our second or third largest that went out just last week. And Joanne, I've been meaning to ask you. This reminds me of like a fabric. Is it tweed? Like, I don't know, I just think of some sort of fabric, but, oh, she's got another call. She's popular, yeah, okay. But this one started out $9,000. We're not going to do that tonight. And before I forget, the pendant itself from side to side is 5/8 of an inch. And let me also try it on the hand, show it against the hand so you can get a size perspective. I can totally see this with like a black turtleneck, and oops, Mr. Zambaran is still down there chilling, so that one is still here, I believe. But this is what the necklace looks like against the hand, and as you can see with even those multicolored diamonds, it's a very unique piece, and you can totally wear it with like a turtleneck, a black turtleneck, or maybe if you do have like a tweed blazer, you can totally wear it together. But this is what it looks like on the hand. And if you don't have like rose gold, it certainly is a nice piece to start out with. Definitely has a presence on the neckline. This is what it looks like against the skin and against fabric, and it's a very unique piece. You can play with it however you want. Maybe you want to tilt it a little bit so it's at like more of an angle. I'm not going to do it here, but instead of maybe a square, you can like rotate it a little bit and then have it set at like another angle. But here it is, and we're not even going to do $9,000 for this one. We'll go back up close on this, and let me get skinnier tweezers so that I can actually grab it better. So here it is again. Instead of $9,000, we're not even going to do $5,000. And if anyone is interested in this one, we're not even going to do $3,000. So very unique. For a piece that has, these are all like natural fancy colored diamonds. So, and this is a lot of rose gold as well. So I don't know, our call boards might not be used to the time change. So don't know who's on the line, don't know who's not on the line, but we'll do this one. Very first caller, $1,999 for the pendant and the necklace and all of those lovely fancy colored diamonds. And yeah, so let me know. We might have to have someone check out the phones and the call board, make sure they're both awake and on the right time. But this one is here, $1,999. And let me know who would like it, and I'll give it a few more minutes, but I do have something very special, very unique that I've been working on for Angelina. So I will wait a couple more minutes, and before I get to that, yes? Oh yes, of course. Are you on the line with her? Okay, yes, so this one is here, $1,999. And let me also just set it down really quickly so you can see what it looks like. So it's not just flat, but you can see there's kind of like a little, like, it's like kind of buffed. Like, kind of like a donut, but you can see it's not all flat, so it has a lot of dimension too. So when it sits on your neckline, it's really very pretty, very nice, and it's here for $1,999. And Angelina is on the line, so we will get right to it. So this one is here, $19.99, and with that, we will get to this, and it needs some help because this is a very large but unique mounting, and I'm going to hold it because of the way it is set. It does need some help. This is brand new tonight. I'm so excited about this. Item number 9994, and I'm sure you can see why I'm super excited about this piece just by looking at the stone itself. This one is in the 14 karat white gold, and it does have to stay like it is because of this super unique, super designer mounting. And I'm sorry, but I have to give Tony the information, but I just keep looking at that stone because have you guys seen a Burma ruby that clean before? Because I was looking at it without my glasses on and I could still see how clean it was. And now with my glasses on, I can't believe how good it looks on the screen. But this is our 314 cushion Burma ruby out of the private collection. I don't know if that was a mistake. Maybe someone just went, oh, 3 karat ruby, you know, let's just set that and, you know, give it to one lucky caller. But this, it should have been in the private collection. It should have stayed there. It should never have come out, but I'm so glad it did because a ruby this clean I have never seen before. And when I first saw it, I stood there in shock just looking at it like, is this for real? Like, I have never seen a ruby this clean. Like, I know I've only been here 3 years, but this ruby is as clean as can be. You can see through it. You can see where the tweezers are holding the back of the band. And this has, in addition to that 314 center stone there, you have 252 of the white diamonds. Now, there are 2 small rounds at the top and the bottom of the stone, as you can probably see there. And I love how they put this with a double halo of baguette white diamonds. And no, it's not just because, oh, I love baguette white diamonds. No. It is because, as you know, emerald cuts and, of course, baguette cuts and like those cuts that require a super clean stone, the fact that this has baguettes baguette diamonds, if there were like a small inclusion in it, you can clearly see it from a mile away. But the fact that these stones are so clean, and the fact that they put it with a ruby this clean, it's like a match made in heaven. And this one, let's just get right to it, started out $49,000. And I know Angelina's been looking for a 3 carat plus ruby that is super clean. This is the cleanest I have ever seen. Like, I honestly can't believe that I'm here holding it, and this stone absolutely should not be here. You can clearly see the flash and the fire going through that stone, and I will love to try it on the hand. So you can see, of course, how large this piece is, and I'm going to have to clean up my wheel, but excuse that. But this is how it looks like on the hand, and you can absolutely see this is what it looks like from the side, so it is not too far off of the hand. But you can still see how the layers of the baguette diamonds are like tapered, so they're they're layers. They're like layers, not tapered. But you can see how it slightly goes up and up on the hand, but it's not too far off. And I just love this mounting. I love what they did to it. I love this ruby. I love how they just put them together in this super unique mounting. And you can see all the flash and fire of the ruby coming through. And let us go back up close, of course. And this is for one caller out there. I highly doubt I'm going to see a stone like this ever again. I am so glad it is here today on our special Friday show early. But for one caller only. This one was supposed to be $25,000, but it's not. And what it was supposed to be tonight was $14,999. But I said, tonight is this stone's very special debut, and let's just get it out the door for one caller and one caller only for $12,999. And I will do my best to show you guys what it looks like from the side.
This is for Kim on Facebook.
Kim on Facebook, thank you very much. I will have to put this down and walk over. But this is here, $12,999. And this is what it looks like from the back. I will have to see if I can hold it down. But even from the back, you can see the clarity of the stone. Like this ring, speechless. But this is here, $12,999. You can even see from the side there how there's fire coming through on that stone, the sparkle and the flash. Like, yes. Caroline? Okay, thank you. So she has a request for a tanzanite, and I also have a request for Kim. So Angelina, this is for you. This is the cleanest ruby I have ever seen. If you or anyone else who gets this one, you will be so happy with this stone. I hope you enjoy it, love it, wear it. And this one is here, $12,999. Let me know. And Carolyn is on the line, so I will get to your request shortly. And Joanne, you have questions? Yes, no, yes, no. She's on the line and can't hear me. So this one is here, $12,999. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to show it again or give another presentation. But this one is here for now, and it should be gone soon. So let me know on this one, and we will move on to our special request. This is for Carolyn in Texas. Now, we saw a mountain like this just last night in the rose gold. So if you kind of think about that and put it with this, if you're ever thinking about rose gold, that is what it would look like. This was item number 7876. And we had a smaller version of this ring, and I'm so glad they did it with a larger center stone so that we can put larger stones in it, because as you know, I love showing you guys the big boys, if you will. But this one is here. It is our 402 Portuguese cut round blue wing block D tanzanite with a carat 20 of the diamonds sprinkled throughout in what we now fondly call it the Stardust mounting. And I'm so glad that we have names for certain mountings, because it really helps me when we're looking for a special request. But this one is for Carolyn and started out $15,000. And since she is on the line already and ready to go, we're not even going to do $15,000. We're not even going to do $8,000. And thank you, Carolyn, for calling in and for letting me know that you are here. And here's what it looks like from the side. So you can see the diamonds bezel set into the band there. And there's a little bit of fuzzy wuzzy over there, but with these nails, I can't get them out. So don't worry, we'll get it cleaned up and out to you and perfect. And it'll be on your hand before you know it. And even from the side there, you can kind of see like red flashes, like even on the girdle there, which is very unusual, but you can absolutely see the red flashes coming through. And this is what it looks like from the back, that beautiful under gallery, so it's comfortable on your hand, won't catch on anything. And back to the front right here, that beautiful Portuguese cut. And of course, try it on the hand here. Since it is a thicker style band, I would actually recommend it like on the middle finger. Like the saddle mounting and like several other larger rings that we do, I absolutely would recommend this on the middle finger. Yes. Thank you. Ruby is gone. And this one, Carolyn, we won't even do it for $1,999. We will do it for you for $1,888. So let me know. $1,888 on this one for Carolyn or anyone else who would like to grab it. But again, thank you, Carolyn, for calling in, and thank you, Angelina, for your time. And Ruby is gone, so thank you very much for that. And in case you missed it, we had a brand new Royals and Baron, first item of today. And that one is still here, I believe. And we also had a very fancy designer necklace, which is also still here. Now, if it's because of the rose gold, then please forgive me, that one did have to stay in the rose gold, but those two are still here. Our ruby is gone, and we are verifying on this one right now. And I have a selection of earrings today. Lots of studs. I'll read off some of them. I have Mahenge pink spinels, if you missed the rounds that we had not too long ago. Brand new Alexandrite earrings, which I am very surprised to see considering how few stones are left and how we're able to even match two of them together. Wasn't me who matched it, but they did a great job. And some cornflower blue sapphire studs. I say studs with like air quotes around it because there's a little bit of a design around those stones that are very, it gives it a little bit more. It's kind of like a, I want to say it's kind of like a pineapple mounting, but that's what it reminds me of. And of course we have pink sapphire studs as well. So super exciting. And Carolyn let me know on this one. And since we are on the blues, I want to show this early because this one is truly a unique, one-of-a-kind stone. Does she want it? Oh, 6 carats? Yeah, I don't know if a 6 carat can fit into this mounting, but maybe we can make an even larger Stardust mounting? I don't know, just a thought. I don't know how the jewelers will feel about it. Did they go home yet? I hope they did, because if they heard me say larger style Stardust mounting, I don't know how they'll feel about that. But this one is here, $18.88 for the very first caller who would like it. Our requester bowed out. She wanted a little bit of a larger stone, which not too sure if I am able to do that, but we will do our best and hopefully in the next couple of days. But moving on, this is the stone that has caught Tony's attention. It is such a lovely stone. And I also equally love the mounting. Now, if you can guess what this is, yes, it has the cat's eye effect. But this stone is a cat's eye indicolite. We've had indicolite. We've sold a lot of indicolites. Have we ever had a cat's eye indicolite before? Yes. Oh yes, I am so sorry. You put the request so far away from me, I totally forgot. But I'm gonna let this guy sit here for a few minutes. And before that, I will get to Kim's request. I'm so sorry, Joanne. Threw the bag like 5 miles away from me, so I totally did not see it. But this stone is coming up next. The stone, yeah, the ring is important too, but this ring is coming up, but I just have to get to a request shortly for Kim. So speaking of effects, this one has the star effect, which very special. This is a request. Item number is 9484. As you can kind of see there, they have the stars, but because we have like so many lights here, just, you know, blasting light into one wheel, you kind of see a few scattered stars, but this one is here. Yes?
Well, you also get a chance to touch that tanzanite on my
Of course. So someone also wanted to see the tanzanite on the hand. But this one is our 377 oval star sapphire. This is for Kim. I know she loves her star sapphires. Yes?
Angelina called back just to let you know that she's very thankful and grateful and she's very happy and it made her night.
Oh, thank you so much, Angelina. I know you will love the ruby. I won't say I hope you love the ruby because I know you will love it. It is the best I have ever seen. And thank you so much for watching tonight. Thank you for homing that ruby. It is such an important piece and I know you will love it. So thank you again. And this one is for Kim. This is a star sapphire. Started out $14,000. Not sure if she's on the line. since our call boards aren't really synced up with the phones because of this little mini TVON time change. But for Kim, Joanne, do you have Kim on the line? No. Is she gonna call back? I don't want her to miss out on this. Kim, call us right now. I don't want you to miss out on this one again. Please call us back. And before that, this is a mounting that we know and love. This is our signature mounting. You can feel free to change the gold color if you would like. I feel like with all the diamonds, white, yellow, or rose gold, up to you, personal preference. I feel like any gold color could work. And since even the rose gold too, because there is a bit of a pinky base with this stone. And this is our beloved signature mounting. So as you can see there, that's the halo. And those are all of the diamonds paved into the band there. And of course, from the back, we'll get that cleaned up, don't worry. And that's what it looks like from the underside with the under gallery on the other side and back to the front with those stars. Now for this one to really see like the star effect, what I would recommend is when you get it at home, maybe this is a brand new stone to you, what I would recommend is if you have like a cell phone, if you have like the flashlight function on the cell phone, if you just like hover it over your hand, especially if you're like indoors and maybe you don't have like one super strong like light source, like I like to take the flashlight from my phone and just like hover it over the phone and just look at the star just pop up bright and in your face and just there. So this is our star sapphire. I hope that is Kim on the line because I don't want her to miss out. And this one I will also try it on the hand. So give me 1 second here. And when I pick it up, it's mostly in one light source. Yes?
Also, you had a request for that tanzanite over Carolyn.
Yeah.
Can you show it again? When you have them show it, they lost a little bit of connection.
Oh, okay, no worries. Do you know who it's for? Yes.
Carolyn, I have Kim and she's saying that it's a little too purple for her and they have something for
Currently we don't, but that's no problem. This is what it looks like on the hand, and of course that cat's eye indicolite is coming right up. This one, this is how it sits on the hand. This is what it looks like from the side, so it's currently not my size, but don't worry. We can do that for you, no problem at all. And for this one, looks like Kim wanted something more pink, so not too sure if we have something in the pinker side, but this is what we have right now. I would say this is the best one that we have right now. And this one, requester is bowing out, not a problem at all. We are going to do it for $2,999 for the very first caller. Now someone did, was looking for the tanzanite, but the feed cut out a little bit. Yeah, we already did this before, but no. But so this one is here, $29.99, and someone, I think on Facebook, maybe the feed cut out a little bit, so they missed part of the tanzanite presentation, but that's not a problem. The good thing about being online is that we can go into tomorrow morning if you guys want, an overnight TVON marathon, I guess you could say. But this one is here, $29.99, and wow, 28 minutes have already passed. That's a lot of time. That does not feel like that much time. So this one is here, $29.99. We currently don't have anything else that is better than this. So first caller gets this one, and I will go back to the tanzanite that we just had. This was by request, but the requester bowed out, but that's not a problem. Now it's up for grabs. This was item number 7876. It was our 402 Portuguese cut round block D, blue wing block D tanzanite. All of those diamonds bezel set into the band there. And you can feel free to change gold color on this. I know with a piece that has a lot of gold coming through, it's harder to decide the gold color, I feel like, because then, because like our signature mountings, there's a lot of diamonds there, and you get yellow, you get rose, and you don't really see too much of the gold coming through. But with this one, you see, I would say like 50-50 gold, 50-50 diamonds. And honestly, with this mounting and in our tanzanites, white, yellow, or rose gold, completely up to you. I personally love the yellow and the rose gold, but white gold is always a safe bet for maximum diamond sparkles. So this was here back again. Someone had missed it on Facebook.
Yeah, take it one of these.
Okay, sounds good. So this one might be verifying. So let me know on that. Again, our call boards are not synced up, so yeah, I'll have to be yelling at Joyce and Joanne a lot more. What is still here? What's gone? But This one, 1888, and of course I will try it on the hand again, as was also requested earlier, but this is what it looks like on the hand. This is our round blue ink block D tanzanite. So even though it's a 4 carat, it is still a pretty large presence on the hand, and this is what it looks like from on the side. And you can see there the band itself is pretty chunky, and the stone does not sit too high off of the hand. Very comfortable ring overall. And this is what it looks like for 1888. And let me know on this one. We'll go back to the wheel, give it a couple of seconds. I'll let it sit there, maybe think about it. I don't know who's grabbing it, if anyone. And so yeah, Kim will have to work on the star sapphire for you. I don't know if they came back from, I don't know if there's anything from Tucson that they came back with. Not 100% sure. But of course I can go bug the stone department and be like, hey, what are you guys still hiding from me? Because clearly I have not seen everything. So this one, let me know. And with that, we will go back to our lovely cat's eye indicolite. I know cat's eye is supposed to be like, just like a line going through the stone, but I don't know how, like, you can clearly see how there's like a blue-green line going through the stone, and then on the other side it's like a bluer light, like a true indicolite color. So it's like the stone is like, what it reminds me of is when you have like the two oceans. Forgive me, I am really bad at the names of oceans, so I don't know which two oceans, but I saw a picture a few days ago where it was like a darker blue colored body of water and a lighter blue colored body of water, and like where they meet, this is what that stone reminds me of. And this one is item number 9988, and this is in our lovely fabulous mounting. Yes. Oh, millimeter, I feel like I just measured it. I feel like should be fine. I want to say 9 millimeters. Joanne, do you want to grab it when you have the chance? I can look for a millimeter gauge. I don't know. I have one on my table, but oh, I do have one up here. So some questions about some pieces earlier from today. In the meantime, let me give you some carat weights. This one is our lovely 402 oval cat's eye indicolite. And on the sides there, total, we have 57 points total weight of the baguette and round white diamonds. And just on this one, 10 millimeters. I was 1 millimeter off, but this one is 10 millimeters. And let me know if you have any questions on any other pieces from today/tonight. Now, because of this super unique mounting, it does have to stay in the white gold, as you probably guessed by now. Now, what I love about this mounting is on the sides there, those baguettes, because the way they're set, the orientation perfectly matches the effect of the center stone with like the lines going through. It's like elevators of light just going through the entire stone. But of course, you also still have that lovely halo of diamonds around it. But let me just give you the grand tour of this one. This is what it looks like from the side, on one side. As you can see there, the halo leads into that baguette kind of basket part. Diamonds on the band, and this is what it looks like from the back. So very unique style, and even from the back there, you can see the light, the cat's eye effect is going across from side to side on the stone. And back to the other side, the exact same thing. And of course, this is true to size, and this stone is just so beautiful. And Joanna and I were having a little discussion about what kind of candy this color reminded us of. We'll continue that discussion after the show. But this stone is so beautiful, and it started at $20,000. And for good reason. This is our 402 cat's eye indicolite. I've seen indicolites here. I've never seen one with a cat's eye effect. I didn't even know it could have this effect. But here it is, our very one and only cat's eye indicolite tourmaline. And I would love to try it on the hand for anyone out there who is looking for a stone as unique as this one. And you can clearly see the beautiful color of the stone coming through on that effect there. And this is what it looks like on the hand. This is what it looks like from the side. So I want to say it's like a traditional style mounting, but with a little like some baguettes sprinkled on the side. But you can kind of see there how you can see the cat's eye going from the top to the bottom of the stone, and also the baguettes doing the exact same thing. It's like mirroring the effect of the cat's eye, which is super unique, super cool. And I've never seen this mounting before, but I love how they set it together with this one. And this is not even going to be $20,000 today. And as you probably know, it is not even going to be $10,000 tonight. Now, if you are looking for a cat's eye indicolite, maybe you are both also intrigued and fascinated by this stone, I would recommend you call in right now, because with how many limited people we have here, surprisingly busy on a Friday, early Friday show. So call in quickly. I don't want you to miss out, because once this one is gone, I cannot get you another one. I cannot be like, oh yeah, let me just hit up the stone department and be like, hey, get me another like 4-carat cat's eye indicolite. Nah, they're gonna kick me out. But this one is here, not even $10,000, and we are not even going to do $7,000 or $6,000 or $5,000 for this one-of-a-kind 402 cat's eye indicolite. Now, if you would like this one, give us a call right now. If you have any questions on it, give us a call right now, because I would be more than happy to answer it before I get down to the final price, because once I get to this price, it is going to be gone, and once it is gone, you are never going to see it again. You're never gonna see anything like this ever again. So I know this is a unique stone. Maybe it's not everyone's cup of tea, but if you're a collector, this is definitely collectible. And this one, we will do it today for only one caller for $3,999. And I hear some phones ringing, and I hear some verifications going on. So this one is here, $3,999, brand new today, as is in the white gold, super unique stone. Like even Tony fell in love with this stone. And this one is here, $3,999. And let me know on this one. I just had to show it early. I know now it's kind of not as early, but I just wanted to show it in the first hour so that you can think about it. It's not, something we see every day, which by itself means that it's yes, this is gone. Congratulations. And this went so fast. I don't even know what to show next. Let us show this one next, actually. Let's keep on going on the brand new train, because you've seen this stone before, you've seen this mounting before, but have you seen it together before? No, you have not until now. And actually, we might be having some requests from Margie. What is she looking for? Aqua studs. March birthstone. And Joanne pokes her face, points at herself, which, if you didn't know, Monday, I believe the 6th, is Joanne's birthday, but she will not be here. But happy early birthday, Joanne. So if any of you guys call in and get to talk to Joanne, it is her birthday on Monday, but she won't be here. But happy early birthday, Joanne, our lovely, my co-host, and our lovely in-house fashion designer and occasional set designer. So, and I have a request from Margie. Did she specifically say which price range she wanted it in, or? Okay, so I have 2 pairs of aquamarine earrings. So let me first set aside this demantoid ring, this here. Just let me get to the request before I forget about it, because this time Joanne actually handed it to me, so thank you for that. And this is here, it's going to be coming up shortly. I just have to get to a request real quickly. Now this one is our aquamarine stud, as you know. Oh, it is March. This is our first show in March. I just realized. Before the start of the show, I always have like a little okay, I'm gonna say this, this, and this, and I said, oh, it's our first show of March, and totally forgot, but it is our first show of March, and welcome to March. I can't believe we're in the 3rd month of the year, so very cool. This one is item number 5148. This is for Margie as a special request, or if there are any other March babies out there, treat yourself. This would be perfect as a primary or a secondary piercing. 38 points total weight of the oval Santa Maria aquamarines in the center there, with 20 points of the diamonds in those halos. And this one started out $1,900, but of course we're not going to do that. Any gold color as well. Aquamarine, I typically recommend the white gold. I think they look fine in the yellow gold. It's just what I think, but you don't have to get them in the yellow gold if you don't want them to be. I do have a couple of pairs of this to go around, so call in quickly if you would like to pick up a pair. And for this one, we will do it $399 for Margie or anyone out there who is maybe a March baby or has a March baby in their lives and would like to gift them with something very special. And here it is on the hand as well. This is what it looks like against the hand. So here it is. So as you can see, they're a good size. You can wear them in the primary or the secondary piercing. And this is $399. And yes, you know what? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, when I saw that ring, I thought about her. Thank you, G. Yeah, when I saw that ring, I thought about you. So thank you so much. And thank you for watching. And thank you for letting us know. Yes, thank you. This one is $399. And let us go back up close, and I can try to pop one in the ear. Unfortunately, I'll have to take out these lovely flower earrings. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm so glad you guys are here. I know this time change is it's a little getting used to, but I quite like it. So plus we get to go home earlier. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I want to say bright and early, but not as bright outside anymore. But these are here, $399, and this is what it looks like on the ear. So as you can see, pretty sizable. I can recommend primary or secondary piercings on this one. So here they are, $399 a pair, and of course I'm wearing my glasses, so forgive me for that. Last time I forgot to take them off when I said goodbye, and my mom was like, you were wearing your glasses on TV? I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot to take them off. So here they are, $399 a pair. This is for Margie or anyone else who would like to pick a pair up. And let us go back up close, and if there are no takers on this one, maybe you want something a little bit larger, that's not a problem either. For I do have a slightly larger pair of aqua earrings. Oh yeah, before I forget, the posts on this one, they are on one side. So like how I had it on the ear, that's how they're going to sit, so north-south. So keep that in mind, the post is on one side, they're not on, it's not in the center, so keep that in mind as well. So this is here, $399 a pair. Now Margie, if these are too small or not what you're looking for, not a problem. I do have a pair of Omega backs. Now these are a little bit larger, but who says you can't wear these with the ovals if you decide to get them. Some fuzzies on the wheel, sorry about that, lots of fuzzies. And let us know on these, and it's already almost the top of the hour, which is crazy to think about. I might have to go overtime into Joanne's section, but not a problem. I don't think she'll mind, hopefully she doesn't mind. But if these are too small or not what you're looking for, Margie, I do have these, our lovely trillions. Now these are Omega backings. This is item number 8679. Now for these, now I know they're trillion cuts, but there's something about the way that they're cut makes me think of like a concave cutting. Now they're not concave cuts, which Joanne has one that is a morganite that is a concave cut. But there's something about this where the cutting itself just makes me think of concave, which is super unique, super special. And this one, you know what, we'll just do the same thing. You can change the gold color too. Lots of diamond presents, but if you want the yellow or the rose gold, you can feel free to change it up as well. No problem at all. We'll just have to do the mounting in the gold color you want and then swap the stones over to that mounting. This is our 252 trillion Santa Maria Aquamarine pair of earrings with a carat 21 total weight of the halos surrounding the stones there. And they are indeed our Omega backs. Started out $8,000, but for Margie or anyone out there, we're not going to do that. And you know the drill, not $8,000 and not even $4,000, and we'll just get right to it. Margie or anyone else out there looking for aquamarine earrings, March babies, if you're out there. This one we will do it not even for $19.99, but we'll get them out the door tonight, for $1,499. And let me grab one of them, show it against on the hand. So this is how they will sit on the ear. The post is behind the tippy top point of the trillion there, and these are omega backs, so there is no backing, but rather it is attached in quotations. I say a lot of things with quotations, huh? But backing is technically attached to the earring itself. So super secure, you're not gonna have to worry about them falling off, and this is what they look like, and we will go back up close, and I will try one on, or try to try one on. I am getting better, I think, with trying on earrings. But with these nails, it's just making it a little bit more difficult. But I am doing better. And guess what? I was thinking about it. I was like, how can I practice putting on earrings faster and better when there's like a time crunch? And I thought, well, of course, I could just use a mirror. And I didn't even think about that. But this is what it looks like on the ear. So as you can see, a larger size compared to the studs that we had just before this one that were $399. But these are here, these are our trillions, these are the omega backs, and they are here for Margie or anyone out there who has a March birthday. So this is what they look like, and we will go back up close, might be verifying on these or the smaller studs, let me know. And now the problem is, how do I get these off of my ear? I got them on, now how do I get them off? But these are here, $14.99, yes. A demantoid ring for Melanie. I do have a brand new one planned for today. I was going to get to it, and then I got distracted by this aqua request, and now I can't get one of them off of my ear. I got it. All right, there we go. Yeah, I thought I could have just used the mirror, but it didn't occur to me until now. Like to put on earrings with, because I like have a hard time. I know you're the pro now, you can put on earrings, you know, just like that, but I don't know why, I have problems. But this one is here, $14.99, let me know. And with that, we will go back to our brand new today demantoid ring in that lovely but large. So when I say large, it truly is a large bridge. I think it might be the largest bridge style that we've done ever. Yes?
Margie picked up the first pair of earrings.
Thank you. Thank you, Margie. Margie got a pair of the little studs that we had that were first. So these are still here if you're thinking about it. Requester has picked up a pair of the studs, and these are here, $14.99. Very first caller on those. And thank you very much for the requests as usual. And we will get back to this little guy, or he's not a little guy, he's a pretty big boy. This one is item number 9962, brand new today, our lovely Russian demantoid ring in our large, I want to say like two-tone bridge style mounting. We've had this mounting once before, as you probably remember, with a yellow diamond. Very popular mounting. People wanted to see it again and again. They kept asking about it, and when I saw this mounting tail, I was like, whoa, that is big. But this is in 18 karat white and yellow gold. So super important stone. So we upgraded the gold purity to 18 karat gold, white and the yellow. This is our carat 97 center stone. So that's just shy of 2 carats. Carat 97 in the center there, and 52 points total weight of the yellow diamonds. So in the yellow diamonds, there are the double halo around the center stone and 2 rows of yellow diamonds going underneath everything there, and what we love to call the bridge mounting. And last but not least, we have 95 points total weight of the VS white diamonds. Now, as you can see there, it's the outer halo there, as well as a band of diamonds going at the top and the bottom. And the starting price on this one, $39,000. Now, I'm glad that that is the price that it is now, and I'm glad that it's not going to be going up, but rather down. But before I get to that, I just have to show you the grand tour of this ring. Now this is a large ring by itself, so I'm actually glad with how they set the stone and how it's not like, how the stone is not like protruding straight out of the ring and you're gonna have to worry about it catching on something or hitting something, but here it is. And as you can see from there, how the diamonds go underneath the center there in that lovely bridge mounting. This is what it looks like from the back and all of the 18 karat glory. So as you can see there, gold is, you can tell it's 18 karat gold. And this one, even though it is a large ring, it is true to size. So no need to worry about going up or down on sizing at all. As you can see there from the other side, equal from what it looks like on the other side. I don't know if I'm getting repetitive at this point. I'm just so excited about this ring. And back to the front, this is our lovely carat 97 Russian demantoid. Now instead of $39,000, we're not going to do that. We're not even going to do $20,000. Now keep in mind this is just shy of 2 carats, so not a small stone by any means. And I'm going to try it on as well so you can see what it looks like on the hand. And what I mean by this is a large stone and a large mounting as it should be. This is a very beautiful stone. It deserves such a large, and it's not heavy, but it has a presence on the hand, as you can see there. This is what it looks like from on the side. So as you can see there, all of the halos, they kind of lead up to the center there, but it doesn't like, the halos don't push the stone out of the ring and like, look at me. I'm ready to get caught on like your shirt or like on the door or something, but it's perfectly, it's almost flush with the rest of the ring, so you really don't have to worry about it like catching on anything. But here it is. This is what it looks like. This is, I would say this is the largest bridge mounting that we've ever had, and it is not going to be $20,000 tonight. Now you probably know this. This is our one of a kind. We have some larger demantoids. Few of them have since gone. Kind of hard to get them at this price that we're doing them at, but this one is here tonight. Just for reference, we have a 3 carat plus, and that one is like $50,000. So that's just for reference. This one is almost 2 carats, but we do have a 3 carat plus that is like $50,000. So just keep that in mind. But for this one, we are not even going to do $20,000. We're not even going to do $15,000. Very first caller on this one. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. I have never seen a bad Russian demantoid here at TVON. Every single stone that I've seen, I've fallen in love with, and this one is no exception. This one, very first caller. Any collectors out there, you're welcome to jump right on in. We will do this for $9,999 to the very first caller. Now I know this is not a piece where you can just, take some extra cash out of your wallet and just sprinkle it onto this ring and take it home. So do think about this one. This one is here for $99.99, and for such a large ring, this is such a good price for it. I am, so many of these pieces tonight, I'm so shocked at the prices, and I don't know, maybe they forgot a 1 in front of that, but it is here, $9,999 to the very first caller. Now, speaking of prices that they should not be, I do have a brand new 250 Paraiba today, and I don't think I'm gonna put this up for sale because this pricing is also very wrong. And here's just a quick flash of the ring. Like, that is brand new today. And yeah, the stuff in the stone, those are not inclusions. That's the bridge going underneath the center stone itself. So this one is here. Maybe I'll show it, I don't know, but not really fond of the pricing. But I did have a last call on Paraibas a few weeks ago, and this is my biggest fear come true. So that one is here. Don't know if I'll show it, but this one is here, $9,999. And since we've had so many large rings, we did have a Royals and Barton garnet, first item of today. Don't know if it's still here. Just call in, ask your operator. They will let you know. And speaking of 18 karat gold, I do have this fun little ring that is 18 karat gold as well, but it is actually all of the gold colors. A fun little piece here. This is item number 8616. zoom back out there so you can see the entire thing. But yeah, Russian demantoid ring. Let me know any questions you might have. But this one is a very unique ring. Item number 8616 in the three-tone gold, tritone gold, three-tone gold, don't know. White, yellow, and rose. Now, the fun thing about this piece is that it's actually 18 karat gold, which I don't see too much of 18 karat rose gold, but it's certainly very unique. And of the diamonds, we have 17 points of the baguettes, as you can see there, and kind of the white and yellow buds. And we also have 54 points total weight in the rest of the round white diamonds. This is such, I've never seen, well, we've had three-tone style rings before, but I've never seen an 18 karat gold before, so this is certainly a first. And you can see there the richness of the gold coming through. You can kind of see some of the yellow gold like reflecting off of the rose gold, which is like I know stones have their own like sparkle and flash, but like gold, hello? This is what it looks like from the back. So even though it is a longer style ring, it is true to size, as you can see there. So most of the band is in that rose gold, but a portion of it, that's where the white gold and the yellow gold starts and ends. So that is the grand tour of this ring. And back to the front. And I'm kind of glad that they used 18 karat gold for this one because of how warm it is and how it reminds me of just like springtime. Like spring is coming up and like the leaves obviously, but like the white gold and the yellow gold sections, they kind of remind me of like flower buds. So very springy ring, I think. You could absolutely wear this maybe on like your index finger, and if you have our rose ring, you can maybe wear it on like another finger or on another hand. I was just thinking about there's so many ideas that you can put with this one, but this one started out $7,400, but $7,400 it's not going to be. Brand new today if you want to try out all three gold colors in the 18 karat gold, which I'm so glad that we've had so much 18 karat gold recently, and it's just so great that we can upgrade the gold purity for you guys. And this one is here for not even $29.99 or even $19.99, and we'll do this for one caller only, of course, for $1,699 to the very first caller. And of course I will try it on the hand as well. So here's what it looks like on the hand. So even from this far away, you can clearly see the three different gold color tones coming through, and the way they put the baguettes in there, how they just snuck them in there, it really makes the light reflect off of it, and it's like definitely a super eye-catching ring. And let me also flip it around on the hand so you can see what it looks like the other way around. Kind of like our pear shapes, I want to try them on both this way. I would wear it like this, but facing yourself, so I don't know how to explain it, but I would have the leaves pointing down towards me when I wear it, but this is just for you guys to see what it looks like on the hand. As you can see, it sits flush to the hand as well, and this is just a very springtimey looking ring, very nice, and I can totally imagine it on the index finger, so let me just move it on over there so you guys can see it. But this is what it looks like on the index finger, and maybe you can even try to put like a rose ring here. I don't know, but I need Joanne's approval. Would you wear this ring with the rose ring? This ring reminds me of flower buds and leaves in springtime, and like maybe the rose ring like here or on the other hand. Yes, no? Thumb ring? Knuckle? Oh, Joanne is saying she would even size down and wear it as a knuckle ring. So that's our in-house fashion designer for you, if you will. And so yeah, this one is here, $1,699. Give it some thought. I know white, yellow, rose gold, all in one. Something to try out, definitely. So this one is here, $1,699 for the very first caller. And of course, keep the requests coming. It's been a good number of requests so far, so keep it up, guys. Thank you very much. And again, thank you for tuning in. And with that, it is the top of the hour, and let me remember to take off my glasses before I go up so my mom doesn't, well, not yell at me, but thank you guys so much for joining us. Our first hour is wrapping up in our Friday online exclusive show. So I have 30 minutes left with you guys, but I might take some of Joanne's time if she doesn't mind, because I still have so much to show you guys. And of course, any requests, let us know. We've had so many fun, brand new pieces so far. So much has gone, so much, or not as much, is still here. So if you tuned in a little bit late, this is our Friday online exclusive show. This week, starting from this week, we actually have started a little bit early. So this is now our second hour. So if you tuned in a little bit late, like, oh, TVON's right now. Yes, we are. So thank you for joining us, and we will go back to the wheel and continue on with our show. So it's been very fun so far. Oh yes, I'm missing an earring. So yeah, in case you guys didn't know, the rose earrings in that yellow gold, the designer ones, those are still here, and I took one off so I can remember to show them, which maybe I will do that right now so that I don't forget. So this one is still here, and since we are on the theme of flowers and springtime things motif, let's go on to these flowers. So these have been here. They are still here. Don't know why they're still here. This is item number 7179. And I think I'll actually leave one on just so I can show it later, but I took off the wrong one, but that's okay. This one is 7179, and this one is in our 14 karat yellow gold. So these are a pair of earrings. I just have the other one on so that I can show you guys what it looks like later. This one started out $18,000, but $18,000 they are not going to be. So our tricolor ring is still here. And if you look at this one, you can kind of see the gold reflecting on the inside there, where it almost looks like, I know flowers can't have their internal glow, but you know, sometimes when there's like a petal and the light is going through the petal, it has that like very light feathery effect. That's what it looks like inside there, as you can kind of see towards the bottom there, where you see the gold colors reflecting through. That's what it looks like. Now these earrings are not small at all whatsoever, so do keep that in mind. And these are not going to be $18,000. Now you probably saw them for like, you know, a price like $39.99. I mean, this is 4 carats of diamonds. Like, let's just ignore the 5 points. This is 4 carats of diamonds, and yet they are not even going to be $39.99. I don't know if the pricing on this one is wrong. I don't know who wrote the price on this one, but all I can say is thank you very much, because they are not even going to be $39.99. And let me just grab this one and show it against on the hand so you can see what they look like on your ear. So absolutely a very large floral earring. You will absolutely feel these on your ears, but they are not heavy at all. They have a presence that it keeps you centered, is the best way I can describe it. But when I have these on, I just want to like show off my ears. Like, I just want to tie up my hair and just like show these earrings off, because 4 carats of diamonds, and they're not $39.99. And I will put this one back down. And I have a request for Grace. So hello, and this one fell over. So let me just put them back on there. And instead of even $39.99, we're going to do something a lot better than that. And let me on the other ear this time, because I took it off wrong, but here's what they look like on the ear. So as you can see, if you have any like stretched out piercings, they're not going to show up at all. And here's what they look like. Definitely a large presence, as you can see there. And the yellow gold just gives it such a lovely golden hue. And these are not even going to be $39.99. So if you are a large earring lover, this one is here today. And let us go back up close, and then we'll get right to it. First caller on this one, $3,499. Yellow gold only on this one, and maybe verifying on it right now, so let us know. $34.99 for a pair of earrings with all of that gold, all of those workmanship, for over 4 carats of diamonds. And let me know if we're thinking about this one. And I have a request for Grace, so I think she's on Facebook. So thank you for tuning in, Grace. Thank you for the request. Looks like we have some more aquamarines, and looks like, is Joanne getting another request? She might as well be. But this one is here, $34.99 for over 4 carats of diamonds. and all of that gold. And let me also show you from the side, because I can truly appreciate a good design, because as you can see there, they're fighting. But this is what it looks like from the side. So they're absolutely not flat at all. They have so much dimension to them. From the back, it's very reminiscent of our own rose ring. And this is what it looks like, $3,499 for all of that gold, all of those diamonds. And do let us know on this one. We'll give it some time to sit here and think about it. And I'll have to zoom back, which I did not even think about, because these earrings are so large, but they are so comfortable. And since they are omega backings, you're not going to have to worry about them ever, you know, falling out. You're never gonna have to worry about losing one. And I'm trying to set them up because they're so large, but they are dancing and playing around. But here's the flower earrings, of course, yellow gold only, and here for $34.99. The very first color on these. And next up, we have a request for Grace. Does she have like a style in mind? 1 to 2 carats. Okay, so I have a 1.5 carats and I have a 234. So we'll get to these next, and two very unique styles as well. So let's get to the first one, because earlier we had some trillion aqua earrings, and this one, if you are thinking about those, these can also go very well with those. So we'll get to that one first. And might be thinking about this one, let me know, give us a call. These have been here for a while now. Look at the item number, a 7,000 item number, and we're already in our 9,000s. These earrings have been here for way too long, but hopefully they will find a home tonight for only $34.99. And with that being said, we will move on to Grace's request. And hello. This is our Trilliant Aquamarine ring, or as I like to call it, the Aquamarine. But this one is item number 8891 in that lovely wide style mounting. And for this one, feel free to change the gold color up. Maybe you prefer the yellow gold. Maybe you want to try out the rose gold. Don't know if I would recommend it with the rose gold, but here it is. And this is just also a flash of the earrings that would go well with it. Just letting you guys know, those are the earrings we had earlier as a request. But this one, with all of that gold and diamonds, started out $7,000. And I mean, just look at it. All of that gold, like hello, all of that gold on this one. And even though this one has a lot of gold, this one is true to size, so don't worry about going up any, like half a size or anything. This one is true to size because it tapers nicely in the back. Grace or anyone out there, let's just get right to it. My time is running out. Joanne is looking at me like, you better not take any of my time on screen, but so we'll just get right to it. This one, not even $19.99, but for Grace or anyone out there, $1,599 for this very beautiful Trilliant Aquamarine Santa Maria. And let me also try it on the hand for Grace or anyone out there. So here it is. As you can see, lots of gold on this one, so much so that, look, from the side, you can see all that gold just rounding around there. This is what it looks like from the side. So there's a little bit of an elevation for the halo and the center stone, but as you can see, they're very comfortable ring. You do not need to go up on this one at all. This one is true to size because it does taper in the back. And this one is our lovely Trillion for $1,599 for Grace or anyone out there. Now, if this one does not match what she is looking for, maybe she wants some more diamond presents, that's not a problem at all either. I do have another Aquamarine, and this one is our oval. So Grace, let me know if you have any questions or want to see, or let me show you the back. So this is what it looks like from the side. I kind of rushed through it, but this is what it looks like from the side. And from the back, there's that under gallery, so it's very comfortable to wear, and definitely lots of gold on this one. Heavier gold presents, but for all that gold, you're still getting it for $1,599. And let me know on that one, and we will move right along. Now, if I'm going too fast, also let me know. Any recaps that you want me to do, let me know. But this one is here, $15.99. And hey, this one is okay. Okay, I see. All right, so we'll get to this next one. Grace, if you don't like that trillion, not a problem at all. Here is a just as beautiful oval. This is item number 6145. This is our 234 oval Santa Maria Aquamarine with 88 points of the diamonds in that fancy schmancy double halo there. And of course, the split shank there in the gold band. And this one started out $7,000 as well. You know what, Grace, I don't know if you're out there, maybe you're thinking of one or the other. I'll just make it easy for you. This one will do it for the exact same price, $1,599. So take your pick. This one is here, $15.99 as well. Let me also give you the grand tour. This is what it looks like from the side, that beautiful basket, and this is what it looks like from the back. You can clearly see the saturation of the stone coming through the back as well. Back to the other side and back to the front. And of course, try it on the hand as well. So here's what it looks like on the hand, and I might actually move it aside and try them both on if you want to see like a comparison. So give me just 1 second here while I grab the other one and try them both on at the same time. So here's what they both look like on the hand. So as you can see there, one clearly has a lot more diamond weight and one has a lot more gold presence. So up to you, either or, $15.99. This is for Grace. Or Grace, if neither of these work for you, not a problem at all. Just give us a call, or if you're on Facebook, let us know, and we can go in the back and check if we have anything else for you. So this is here, $15.99, your choice of, and maybe I'll just have them both up there. And then if neither of these work for Grace, I can have someone go in the back, check on what else we might have, and then I'll just have these both up here together at the same time, just for comparison. Maybe you have a style preference, not a problem at all, just letting you know that these both are here for $15.99, your choice of. And let me know any questions or any more requests. Anything is welcome here. And the flower earrings are still here. Oh, come on, guys. Joanne, you have to sell the flower earrings or you're not going home. But these are here. This is a request, $15.99 on this one. March birthstone as always. It is also the 3rd day of March, so it is 3-3 today. 3323. Very interesting numbers, but this one is here. And I do have one of our largest yellow diamonds. I know we can't keep our 2 carats in stock. Once they've gone, they have not come back, and we have not seen anything since. So I do have one of our largest sitting at just over 3 carats. It is an emerald cut, beautiful double halo. So that is here if you want to see it. And I also have a very large bicolor tourmaline ring. And speaking of large, a very large Tahitian black pearl pendant. And I just want to give this a quick flash on the hand, just to show you guys how large this pendant is. Yeah, this is like the largest pearl pendant I think we've ever had in the history of TVON. And yeah, on the outer edge there, those are all baguette white diamonds. So if this has, piqued your interest, do let me know, because this is certainly a very large Tahitian pearl piece, and it is an enhancer bail, so very nice upgrade there as well. So do let me know if you're interested in this, and I'll be more than happy to present it for you. But back to our aquamarines, and we will see. Grace, let me know. Any feedback is welcome on our show. We can always go in the back since we don't have any, time constraints. So let me know. Star Sapphire was also a request, but requester bowed out, wanted something a little bit more pinker. No problem at all. So that Star Sapphire is also still here for $29.99. And anything else, let me know. A brand new Imperial topaz with the pinky reddish-y color. And that one is still here. And our large carat 97 round Russian demantoid in our large bridge style is also still here. And I did mention some studs. So Grace, let me know. These are still here. And you know what? I think it's earring time. Even more earrings. These are our cornflower blue sapphire earrings. These have a single halo around it, but they have a single halo plus a little bit more. So Grace, let me know on either of these. $15.99, basically your choice of an oval or a trillion. Oop, and that's how heavy they are. They just flopped right on over. Oh, there we go again. So I'm gonna put one there for now while I grab the other one so I can hold one up at least. This is item number 6359. See if this one will sit. Oh, that's how heavy they are. I might need to put some backings on these to hold these down. This is 6359, 14 karat white gold, and white gold they have to stay in. Now for the cornflower blue sapphires, there are total weight, so both of these stones together, 248 of the cushion cornflower blue sapphires. And yes, at the top there, 30 points total weight of the Marquise white diamonds. So these were the earrings I mentioned earlier that reminded me of like pineapple cuts or pineapple shaped. But there are 3 Marquise white diamonds, like a little crown also. I guess that's more a more appropriate term for it as opposed to like a pineapple shape. Like a crown, a little crown sitting on top of a cornflower blue sapphire stud. And in the halos there, we have a total weight of 54 points total of the lovely VS white diamond halo. Now, the post on this one, as you can probably see in the other one that is leaning forward, is that the post is behind the little Marquise crown. And with that, there's only one orientation that you can have this on your ear, so it's not going to like turn or anything like a round stud. But these are here, and yes, the Tahitian is 14.5 millimeters, so it is very large. If they're interested in it, I can show it shortly. These have never been shown ever, and these have been discounted somehow. Started out $20,000. And they've been going through discount after discount after discount. $99.99, $59.99, that's a big jump, and $49.99. Like, you've never seen these before, and here they are being discounted. And these earrings from top to bottom, 5/8 of an inch, so that's a little bit over half an inch. My brain blanked there for a second. But these are 5/8 of an inch, so these are not itty bitty, but these are also not mumbo jumbo size. And let me also show one against the hand so you can kind of see a little bit better since they're not sitting upright. But this is what it looks like, and we have our 2 aquas still sitting there, but this is what they look like. And we're not even going to do $49.99 on this one. And let us go back up close. And I'm going to try to figure out how I can put this down without it flipping everywhere. You know what? Should I ask Joanne to help me? But here it is. This is what the other stone looks like, so you can see perfectly matching. Oh, it's sitting up. Okay, that means I have to try it on now. So here it is, not even $3,999. So that's another $1,000 off. And this is what it looks like on the ear. Very cute design almost. So as you can see there, the Marquise diamonds are kind of sitting up there like a little crown of its own, and they're not even going to be $39.99. And let us go back up close. And very first caller on these, not even $39.99, but not even $38.99. Very first caller on these. Again, I don't know who matched these stones, but very good job on these. And we'll do them very first caller, $3,888. And these are one of a kind. Once they're gone, they are gone. I'm like afraid to move the other one just in case it falls forward. But here's what they look like together. And $38.88 for 248 of the cornflower blue sapphires, with all of those diamonds and that halo and the Marquise crown style, and $38.88 for the very first caller. And let us know any requests as well. And there the other one goes again. So I'll have to hold this one. I'll have to baby it. But this pair of earrings is here, $38.88. let us know on that one. And of course, we had a question, Joanne. Joanne, did you have someone who wanted to see the pearl pendant? Oh, it is very large. Who was that, Jean? Yeah. Jean, thank you. Jean on Facebook, thank you for watching. G! G! Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. G, thank you. I heard Jean and then you said yeah. But G, I will be showing it next, so. Thank you for watching. But these are here, 3888. Let me know on that. And my throat is going. But yeah, last week I had 3 days in a row with you guys, so very fun for my voice. But 3888 on these earrings, and we will go on to this one. Hello, hello. And yeah, you can kind of see the pearl kind of flopped on over, but that just means that that center part there with the pearl and the little like leaf petal design, that is movable. So not a stoic piece at all. Brand new tonight, surprise, surprise. Item number is 9644. Now this one, like we've seen with a lot of our recent very fancy designer pieces, upgraded the gold to 18 karat yellow gold. Now it does have to stay that way, as you can probably tell why. But this is our 14.5 round Tahitian black pearl. And just you wait for the diamond weight, because of all of the baguette diamonds, of all of the round diamonds, and I think I see some marquises hidden in there in the center at the top there. How many, like, what carat weight of diamonds do you think is in this piece? There are 201 carats. John almost said 2, so that's how you know she's a seasoned pro at this point. 2.01 total weight of the diamonds in this one pearl pendant. And that's in addition to that 4.5 millimeter Tahitian black pearl. Now, as you can kind of see there, the pearl is kind of hidden off to the side, or hiding behind the little baguette halo, if you will. But that pearl is super iridescent. You can see the pinky tones coming through, some of the icy silvery blues coming through, and of course some of the greens coming through. Like, this is truly a multicolored pearl. And if you look at it from the back as well, you can see that effect continues, where you see the pinks, the icy blues, and the greens coming through. And surprise, another upgrade, it is an enhancer bail. So if you have a larger chain you want to put this on, you can absolutely open it up. And yes, you can also probably see right there, there is the figure 8 safety clasp. So this is super secure. You absolutely do not want to lose this piece or have it fall off of your chain. So there's that double secure closure there. And this one, of course, for only one collar. And this one started out $17,000. And before I forget also, the length on this guy, let me just show you guys what it looks like against the hand again. And there are the aquas down there again. It's kind of like the aquas are the ocean, and then the pearl is from the ocean. I don't know, but this is 1 3/8 inches from top to bottom. It is very large, and it is not even going to be $99.99. Now this is only for one collar tonight. We very rarely treat our pearls like this, and I am so glad that we did. It has like almost a festive vibe to it, but let me also show it on the neckline so you can kind of see what it looks like. So this is what it looks like against the fabric. As you can see, very large presence against the skin and back against the fabric, and it's making the little pearls on my shirt cry in sadness. Like, look how small they are compared to this large one. But this one is not even going to be $99.99, and let us go back up close. And for one last look up close, and this one, very first collar, not even $9, $8, $7, $6, or even $5,999. This one, G, or anyone else out there, will do this very first collar, $4,999. And if you just look at like all of those diamonds and how they are set, the baguette diamonds, they had to be cut with such precision so that they are able to be set next to each other in this beautiful design, so that not one diamond has like a gap between the other, or not one of them doesn't fit and it falls out, but they are all cut and matched to perfection. And don't even get me started on that diamond at the top in the bezel set there, but this is such a lovely design, and it is here for $4,999. This is absolutely a one of a kind. Once this is gone, maybe you want to think about it, but once this is gone, I can't contact the designer and be like, hey, remember that really fancy pearl pendant with all those baguette diamonds and marquises and rounds, and hey, can you do another one? Like, no, this is it. This is the one. This is the only, here for $4,999. One of the largest Tahitian black pearls we have in our inventory, and it is set into this very lovely, high-end, exquisite pearl pendant, and it is here for $49.99. And let me know on this one. I'm going to set it down a little bit so that you guys can see what it looks like from the side. Just push it back a little bit. So even if you don't want to use it as like an enhancer bail, the bail itself is also pretty large enough so that you can put like diamonds by the yard or any of those thicker chains that you might have, but the enhancer option is there if you would like. But this ring is here, $4,999, and for only one caller out there. Now I am nearing the end of my segment. I don't know what else to show because I have so much to show, but here, since we've had some earrings, I thought might as well show these. I had some rounds a few days ago last week. They were the studs, but maybe you missed out on them. I do have another pair that are cushions in a single halo style. So maybe you missed out on the rounds that we had last week. I did bring out a cushion. So let me know on this one, $49.99. And this one is also front heavy. We're going to need a design for the set so that we can hold down heavy earrings. This one is item number 9977. Brand new today. Let me know on the pearl pendant. Let me know if you have any other questions on it. I will be more than happy to answer it. And this one is here, 9977, brand new today. Maybe you missed out on the rounds that I had last week. The rounds had a very, I called it like a kaleidoscopy cutting to it. And these very well, like if you just shave off the corners, these very well might have matched those. But this one, carat 24 of the cushion Mahenge pink spinels, and 20 points of diamonds in the halo there. Just scoot them over a little bit. One pair only. And feel free to change the gold color, but again, you only see the prongs coming through, and like, so not too much gold is coming through, so I would leave them in the white gold. 20 points of the diamonds on this one, white, yellow, or rose on this one, and 1/4 of an inch from side to side on this one. Now the posts on these are in the direct center, so you can either wear them like how they are sitting on the wheel right now, or if you wanted to angle them a little bit, you can also wear it like that. Completely up to you. I think that's nice of how you get the freedom in how you wear these earrings. Now these started out $10,000, but these are here today for anyone who might have missed out on the rounds that I had last week. Forget which day I had them on. Maybe it was Thursday or Friday, not Friday, maybe it was Thursday. But these are here, and we'll do it not even $49.99. Very first caller on these, $1,999 on these for a carat 24 of the Mahenge pink spinels. And if you want a matching ring to this, last week I had the rounds and the studs, but I also had a round in a ring, in a bridge, but the ring is still here, so I do have this one that is basically a perfect match. So if you're new to Mahenge pink spinel, maybe you want to try it out and like experience the hot pink color of these stones. Completely natural, which is crazy how Mother Nature can just pop these stones out of the ground. This is here $1,999, and let me show one against the hand so you can kind of see a size perspective here. This is what they look like, and Mr. Pearl is still chilling down there, but this is what it looks like against the hand, and $1,999 on this. If you also want to see the ring, just let me know, and I can also present that one for you. And let us go back up close, and very first collar on these, $19.99. Let me also pop this in the ear and show you guys what it looks like from afar. And now it is the bottom of the hour, but I'm going to run a little bit into overtime because I have some pieces that I want to show. So Joanne, sit tight. But this is what these earrings look like. So very large presence on the ear and very special stone. Don't see too much of it anymore. These are two perfectly matching stones in the hot pink color. And let us go back up close. And yeah, these stones, this is the ideal Mahenge pink color that I would say they are, because sometimes they can have a little bit more of the reddish color. And this is what I mean by like the reddish color. So as you can see, there is kind of the ring here is a little bit darker, so it has more of the red presence. But as you can see there, the studs itself has more of the hot pink color, the ideal Mahenge pink spinel color. And these are here, $1,999. And before Joanne comes up here, she's still chatting away, so maybe she won't notice. But I do have the 301 emerald cut yellow diamond that I want to show. So sit tight, I have one more item I want to show. Maybe two or maybe three. Now she's shaking her head. But these are here, $19.99. Let me know on this one. And before it runs away from me, I want to show one of our largest 3-carat yellow diamonds. It's been here for a long time, over a year at least. It is our largest. So that one is here. These are here. Let me know on these, $19.99. And this one is going to need a little zoom back of the camera. But this is item number 2736. It is one of our largest yellow diamonds. It is our 301 emerald cut VS yellow diamond. And Mr. Pearl pendant is still hanging out back there, so anyone who has any questions on it, let me know. And this stone is like the color of sunshine, the color of honey, the color of gold, the color of like 24 karat yellow gold. And in that double halo there, you have just shy of 1.5 carats of diamonds at 1.47 carat total weight. This is one of our largest yellow diamonds. We've had our 2 caraters, our 2.5 caraters. Those are very popular, but if you want to take it a step further and venture into the 3-carat range, this is the one here tonight for you. And I know it says yellow diamonds, but can we just appreciate all of those like rainbow flashes of color just coming through? Like, yeah, it's a yellow diamond, but hello, do you see that rainbow flash coming through there? Like, this is such a sparkly stone despite being an emerald cut. It absolutely has those elevators of light coming through. This is what it looks like from the side. So beautiful, solid, very, a piece of a lot of presence that you'll feel on your hand. So this is what it looks like from the side. As you can see there, there's some mill-grain work on the edges there. This is what it looks like from the back. So all of that gold in the back as well. Back to the other side, you can see the 18-carat stamp there. And back to the front. And I love how they did this with like a rounded halo as opposed to like sharp edges, which I know we have a tanzanite ring emerald cut that has that same effect where it's like sharp edges. But I really like how they went from the sharp edges of the emerald cut to like gradually smoothing it out into like this kind of like a cushion cut on the outside halo of this one. And this one started out $107,000. But of course it's not going to be. And even though it's been here for a couple of years now, it's still getting discounts. and it's not even going to be $40,000, which in this day and age, they honestly should have taken this back to management and like, you know, switched the prices and like absolutely should have like knocked the price right back up there to $107,000, but it is not. And I'm here to give it one last chance. It is not even $40,000. It's not even $30,000. And it's not even $20,000. This is a 301 yellow diamond. Let me try it on the hand. Super comfortable ring. There it is on the hand, and look at that giant sparkle flash. That's what the emerald cut does, and I love them for it. And this is how it looks like on the side. So super comfortable the way it sits on your hand. Very large ring. Now my hands are not as large, they are rather small actually, but as you can see, it's still a good size on my hand. And now for this one, like the other larger rings, I would wear on like the middle finger. I feel like it balances out the hand more. So this is what it looks like. Very beautiful ring, not even going to be $20,000. And let us go back up close for one last look at it before I get to the final price. Hopefully it'll find a home today, tonight, Friday. And instead of $20,000, we're not even going to do that. Not even 18,000 or 17 or 16 or 15. Now at this point, if management is watching, they should be freaking out because the price should not be going down, but it is. But here we are, my very last item of tonight. We will do it for one caller only. $14,999 for the very first caller out there on one of our only and last 3-carat yellow diamonds. And with that, we will let this sit here. And maybe I should make things harder for Joanne. Maybe I should do a little recap wheel in case you missed us earlier. I know with the time change, maybe some people are tuning in later. They don't realize that we actually started earlier in the show. So I'll do a little mini recap wheel and we'll see what else. And of course, any requests, keep them coming. So in the center there, we just had our 3-carat yellow diamond. That was just up for presentation for $14,999. And on the left there, we have our carat 97 Russian demantoid set in that beautiful 18-carat yellow and white gold bridge for $99.99. So very impressive price tag for that very impressive mounting, and of course that very impressive stone. And what else do we have here? I had this Paraíba ring. I don't think I'm gonna show it. The price tag is atrocious, and I say that in the bad way. I know, super clean stone, super neon bright, the ideal color. I've never seen a stone of this clarity, but I just don't like the price tag. So I know I feared that this day would come, and here it is. Paraíba's prices skyrocketed. I don't like that. So I guess we'll just have our 3 up here, and of course the large pearl pendant, but that's not gonna get any help from me. So we'll just have these 3 up here. Give us a call on any one of these. Now the Mahenge, it is our largest, so these are all very large pieces. If you want me to do a little presentation on it, maybe I can give us a call in the next like 20 seconds before Joanne runs across the room and does a flying kick and kicks me off of the screen. But these 3 are here. Give us a call on any of these. And with that, I will bid my adieu. And thank you for joining me in my half of our Friday online exclusive show. Joanne will be up here shortly, and she's not running at me, so that's a good sign, but I did take up some of her time. But again, thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions from anything that I showed earlier in today's show, please give us a call, let us know, and I'll be more than happy to answer them, or maybe have Joanne answer it, do a little bit of a recap. But lots of fun stuff for Joanne's half of the show. I'm not going to spoil too much of it since I already took up some of her time. But again, thank you so much for joining me. And I will step off right now. We'll go back to our recap wheel, and Joanne will be up here shortly. And she's super excited for me to get off so that she can come back on here. And let us know, this is our largest Mahenge pink spinel, one of our largest yellow diamonds, and a very large Russian demantoid in a very large mounting. And I kind of made a mess for Joanne, so sorry about that. But Joanne, flower earrings got to go today.
Flower earrings.
Flowers
Definitely
earrings.
gotta recap that.
If they don't go, you're not going home.
Hi, everybody. For those of you guys who don't know, my name is Joanne. I will be here for the second half of the show, and with our new time schedule, I guess it would overlap with our normal time, so I'm sure we'll get a lot more callers later on today. I have a great lineup, a lot of brand new for my birthday, a lot of aquamarines to celebrate all those other March babies out there. And of course, if you guys have any more requests for the last half of the show, please bring them up. I will be happy to show them for you. We have had a lot of requests here today in the first half, so keep them coming in. We'll be happy to bring them out. All right, so right now Joyce has her recap wheel on the air spinning right now. Let's go to that while I set up my lineup today. Yeah, lots of great, I did a little preview of what we have today, and wow, there's nothing that you've ever seen before. We're bringing you all the deals for today. All right, wow. So we have the largest Mahenge in our inventory and our 3-carat yellow. Those are also here, so if you're interested in any one of those pieces, please give us a call. All right, first item of the day, at least for me, we have, starting off with a bang, we have a pink diaspore. This is item number 9981. I believe I've showed something like this, if not this exact ring, before, but I thought it deserves to be my debut item. This is a 1-carat 08 oval pink diaspore with 21 points in diamonds in this sort of floral embroidery style mounting. We've definitely seen it a lot here in the past, and we keep bringing it back because we love it, and for good reason. It's hard to find a ring that is so detailed, so elaborate, yet still wearable for every day, something that's not too large for the average person. It is brand new today, so I must be thinking of a different ring. They get muddled after a while, but this one's definitely going to be one to remember. So this one's supposed to go out for $19.99, but it is going out at a extremely low value today. $19.99, it won't be. Let's just make it first item of the day. Great deal. Let's just make it $999. And with this pink diaspore, any gold color of your choice is available to you. So white, yellow, rose. Again, any gold color would work, especially because that color of the stone is just that perfect light purple, not too warm, not too cool, so gold color shouldn't interfere with it at all. And it is a fantastic piece. Yeah, the coming in today was a little bit strange because it was still bright outside. That has not happened in a while. It's also been a while since I've been up here this early. Usually I'm here at the second half of the show. It's our graveyard hour where most of the people, especially our friends on the East Coast, are asleep. So I'm happy to be up here when more people are awake. All right, yeah, let me try this on for you. It's a great looking ring. Like I said, it does have all that detail and embroidery, embellished style to it, but it's definitely a good size so that it doesn't look too large or too chunky if that's not your thing. So there it is on the hand, and because of all the twists and turns and it's not covered in diamonds, your gold color really will shine through. So if you're someone who likes having your hand be adorned with yellow gold or rose gold and you really like to see that color, this ring can definitely accentuate that. So first item of the day, $999. Back on the wheel it goes. Yeah, I feel like maybe I didn't actually tell that many people it was my birthday, but Joyce just suddenly announced it today. But I guess management must have had a telepathic connection to me today because they gave me all this merchandise. I feel like I have twice as many things to show you as I normally do, which is good, I guess. I get to pick and choose, which is good. All right. Speaking of my birthday, I don't want to be that person who only talks about their birthday all of the time, but I feel like might as well get it out of the way in the beginning, right? So yes, this pink diaspore is here. if you are interested. And okay, moving right along, we have this aqua, fitting for our March babies, but doesn't look at the saturation. Just at first glance, you wouldn't think it's an aqua, but it is one. This is item number 9731. It's a 3 carat 28 center oval with 64 points in diamonds around it. We did have 2 aquas brought out upon request earlier, and I believe they are both still here, so if I need to recap those, I will. But this one is also available here today, and this one is brand new as well. Yeah, 3 carat 28, so this one is larger than the other 2, and 64 points in diamonds in halo adjacent. It's not just a band and then a halo. We wanted to incorporate a little bit of movement, a little bit of dimension to this ring. I know a requester wanted it specifically in around 1 to 2 carats, so this one might be a little bit larger than you're looking for. But it's a great ring nonetheless, especially look at that stone, that saturation, the color, it's just perfect. As someone who knows aquas very well because I was a very self-centered child and my birthstone in my mind was the best. Yeah, I've seen a lot of aquas and nothing really compares to the ones you see here at TVON in terms of color, clarity. A lot of times they're very, very light. They look almost completely transparent, but the colors you see here is truly, you can't find it anywhere else. So this one, we were supposed to let it go for $5,999, but that is not going to be our price today for this ring, and of course any cool color available. Personally, if I got to choose, I would actually change it to yellow. I feel like that's very much more my speed. But $59.99 is not going to be your price. It's not going to be $59 or $49 or even $3,999 today. And if you ever need a ring for those occasions, you want to be more dramatic with your wardrobe. If you don't want to wear teeny tiny rings, because while those are fun for every day, they do not, maybe that's not what you want to wear every single day, if that makes any sense. You want to have those occasions where you feel special and get all glammed up. This could definitely be a ring for you, but something that's still not too big and chunky because that doesn't suit everyone. So this is a great piece for that. $39.99 is not going to be, it's not even going to be $2,999. Brand new today, March special. It is the beginning of March. We're 3 days in. So if you have any of those March babies in your family and you need a gift for them, right now is a great time to get it. You got a whole month left. $29.99 is not going to be. Let's just make it $2,499 for this spectacular Santa Maria Aquamarine. And you can't really go wrong with an oval. I feel like certain shapes like pears, heart shapes, they are very personal. Not a lot of, it's not something that appeals to most people, but ovals I feel like can be pretty universal. So if you're not sure what to get, if you're not sure how to give, this could definitely be a great piece of jewelry. I know I'm one of those people where I talk to my friends or my family and they ask me what I want for my birthday and I don't have an answer. And it's hard for them because they say that, oh, you're someone who buys everything and anything, from all different genres of across the board. So this is a gift where if you're giving it to someone like me who has a little bit of everything and you can't pinpoint what they will like and won't like, you can't really go wrong with an oval ring, especially one that represents their birth month. And let me try it on for you just so you can really see how it looks on the hand. It looks fantastic. And blue is my favorite color. So I feel like growing up, I always thought it was meant to be that. I was born in March. Yeah, light blue, sky blue, that was definitely my favorite color as a child. It still is, but now I can be more open to other colors being good as well. $24.99 for this one. All right, back on the wheel it goes. And I did see some of your messages on Facebook just now when Joyce announced the day of my birth to the world. So thank you to everyone who wished me a happy birthday. It's not my birthday yet, but thank you for the early birthday wishes. I won't be here. I might be taking calls from remote if we get too backed up here, but if I do get a chance to talk to you either today after the show, tomorrow, or any other day, thank you very much. I'm sure that there will be many moments to come where I can express my thanks. All right, next up, we have, brand new designer pendant. All right, moving right along, we have, look at that. This one I might need to set down and zoom out because it is so large. This is gonna be item number 9668. And it's a ruby with black diamonds and blue sapphire pendant. It's got, let me hold it up so you guys can see. I'm not just spitting in your ear without you being able to see what it looks like. Ooh, slippery fingers today. Must be from all the excitement. All right, let's see. It has a carat 03 in rubies with a carat 01 in black diamonds, 1 carat 18 in blue sapphires, and on top of all of that, you're getting 59 points in white diamonds. And let me just show it on the hand as well so you can see the sheer size of this pendant. It is definitely not a small thing, and even from far away you can see the beautiful details of the reds, the blues, the black diamonds, and the white shining through it all. I was telling Joyce earlier, it kind of looks like a punk rock Christmas wreath. It fits that aesthetic, I think. So if you have a party you're going to, I feel like a lot of it looks like sequins on a dress, so it would definitely match that. If you are planning on going out, it is Friday, and usually in the past we called Fridays Club TVON. It's a little bit early for the club right now, so we need to come up with a new name for Fridays. Or we can start the club early. Disco balls are back in. Okay. Yeah, if you have any name suggestions for Friday, let us know. We're open to suggestions. Friday fun day. It works alliteration wise, but we wanna talk about the time of day. Like, we have hangover Saturdays, but if there's no club TV on, hangover Saturdays kind of becomes non-existent as well. All right, so back to the pendant. Yes, you're getting 1.5 inches in length here, so definitely not small. You're getting about 3 carat 81 total in gemstones, so great weight. And brand new, supposed to go out for $3,999. It will not be. Like I said, it is the perfect like party piece, and it is in that sort of circle design, which I feel like anyone can wear. $39.99 is not going to be. $29.99 it isn't going to be either. Let's just make it $24.99 as well for this one-of-a-kind designer pendant. If you're someone who loves your pinks and blues, or you just like sparkle, maybe you're not someone who likes one singular large stone, you like a bunch of small stones arranged into something magnificent and designer worthy, this is the one for you. Let me bring it back to the wheel so you can get a really good close-up look at it. Hopefully I can do a better job at holding it this time. Look at that. Look at how well they're all set. I love how they're also not in a particular order. They're all kind of put in a random order so that it doesn't look too organized. I think that looks great. Like, you're not seeing like it's red, white, blue, black, and then all the way around. It's just kind of random. It gives a little bit of spontaneity to the piece. So if you're someone who likes that kind of funkier look, this is definitely the one for you. And for $24.99, it is a fantastic value for all of our TVON party girls. And now that TVON's not on at night, you can watch TVON first and then go to your parties. I'm sorry? If you're on the West Coast, yeah. If you're on the East Coast, it's probably still too late to go. Oh, well, that's not true. It's 11 p.m. over there when the show ends. You can go to a late night. You can probably catch a late night party. I'm sorry? Oh, I guess that wasn't for my ears. Yeah, $24.99. All right. Moving along. Of course, if I'm moving too fast for you, I can always go back, but I want to get through as many pieces as possible today. This one, ooh, beautiful, isn't it? Item number 9864. I just love the color of that stone. It's like not quite pink, but not quite orange. It's like sunset orange. So I guess it is orange, but I don't know. It kind of falls in that beautiful in-between. This is a 2-carat 06 Imperial topaz, if you can believe it. Super saturated for an Imperial compared to some of the items we've seen in the past. So this is definitely, if you've been looking for a great piece, this is definitely the one for you. It's on top of that, we have 9 points in pink diamonds and 63 points in white diamonds around all of that as well. Yeah, this is a great stone. I can't even think of the name of the color. Usually I give like descriptions like light purple, sometimes they're lavender, lilacs. This one I can't even think of the right shade of orange for this. It's just so elusive, or at least it's eluding my mind. Yeah, brand new today. Because of the saturation of the stone, the clarity, we wanted to give it that extra value by adding pink diamonds. And it's just a fantastic stone. It's so hard to find Imperial topazes. Even when we were in our trade shows over the last year, we did have a list, and Imperial topazes were on that list, but we just couldn't find any that met our standards. We try to bring you the best of the best here, and this one was one of the very, very few that made the cut. So we're happy we could bring it to you and set it in a fantastic piece of jewelry. Supposed to be up for $69.99 because for a stone of that color is very hard for us to find again. So if you like it, please give us a call early because we do only have one. And $69.99, it's not going to be. It's not going to be $69 or $59 or even $4,999 for this fantastic piece of jewelry. Not going to be. I know I'm repeating myself. It's the birthday curse. Today is all about me, so I guess I can do no wrong. I'm just kidding. It's about other people too.
Ellen says the show should be called TV on Happy Hour.
TV on Happy Hour. I like that. That makes sense. Yes. And that way we can keep Hangover Saturdays. It is officially TV on Happy Hour here. Happy hours because they're 3 hours. You're right. Grammar is very important. So welcome to TV on Happy Hour. Okay, but yes, back to this ring. Wow. We are getting off topic a lot today. $49.99, it's not going to be either. It's not going to be $3,999. One only today, white and rose gold only with those pink diamonds. We just want to keep it in that fashion. $39.99, it won't be. Let's just make it $2,999 for the first caller out there. Fantastic Imperial topaz stone. Even in some angles, it almost flashes red. It's the craziest thing. When you look at it straight on, you see pinks, mostly pink, maybe on more of the orange side. But then you keep looking as you move, you're seeing more red. Sometimes you see more orange. It's just a very great stone. And yeah, let me try it on for you. We try to try on everything we show here. There it is on the hand. Wow, that is a great ring. It just brings out the color of my skin, don't you think? That's kind of a weird thing to mention, but I've been watching a lot of skincare TikTok and makeup TikTok recently, and everyone has been talking about your personal color. And I have no idea what it means, but I feel like it'd be interesting to find out. Anyways, $29.99 for this one. And let me just show how it sits on the hand. So it doesn't sit too high, it won't snag or do anything weird to your sweaters or anything like that. Trust me, that has been a pain this week. But yeah, so it's very, very comfortable. Everything fits wonderfully, and it, of course, because it is a classic band, true to size. Whatever size you wear, get it in that size. All right, back on the wheel it goes. And because Joyce did cut into my time a little bit, but the good thing about being on streaming only platforms, I can also extend the time. Yes. All right, this one is gone. So we're approaching top of the hour, so let me say hello to anyone who might be tuning in right now. I know it's approaching the time where we normally start, so for everyone tuning in, hello. For those of you guys who might have not gotten the memo, from now on Fridays will be a little bit earlier, so our East Coast people don't have to stay up too late to watch us. We are now from 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, or 8 to 11 Eastern, that is correct, and on streaming platforms only as well. So Facebook, YouTube, our website, all of that we will be on. So thank you guys for tuning in. And we still have a great last hour. Technically, we do have 1 hour, but if need be, we can stay for a bit longer as well. We've got a lot of great designer, a lot of great new pieces, and a lot of museum-worthy pieces as well. So we're happy to bring it to you. And I will be also, if you want to rewind, because on streaming platforms that is also possible, and you see something that I might not have shown, I can go ahead and show that for you again as well. And of course, like always, if you have any requests, please bring them in. Just because we're on streaming doesn't mean we don't get your requests and don't want to show them. So if you have any and have any you want us to flash, feel free to give us a call, comment, whatever is easiest, and let us know. All right, so right now we are staring at a blank wheel because I took the Imperial off. Don't want to get too confused considering that that one was spoken for. But next up we have, look at that, we have a morganite. This is going to be item number 9452. It's a Tritone concave cut, so you're seeing all that brilliance shine through the cutting here. It's a 5-carat 55 with 68 points in the halo of diamonds, and then of course at each corner you have the larger diamonds as well. Fantastic ring, this piece. While we love our morganites here, we know and love them. We love how the pink color, it's the unique pink color that you don't see in many other stones, and they kind of vary across the spectrum from cool to warm pinks. This one's definitely more on the cooler side, but we rarely see one in this sort of cutting. Even, I'm not moving it, it's just turning on the wheel here, but you're seeing the light flash in every single direction, and it is just a fantastic piece. This one, it was supposed to be up here for $3,999, but that is not going to be your price today. And I do have a soft spot for morganites. I remember I did go to JCK one year. This was a couple years ago, and yeah, morganites just really caught my eye that year. I have years where I have particular affinities to particular stones, particular trends, things like that. So that was my first Las Vegas show, and every time I see morganites, I think of that. So
That was Shar that picked that Imperial, and she said thank you for having all the crystals.
thank you so much, Shar. I did speak to her just a couple days ago, and she said so many nice things, so thank you. I'm so glad that is going to a great home. You will love it. But yeah, so this one's not going to be $3,999 or even $2,999. This is, I guess, the first item for many people who are tuning in just now. So let's make it count. $2,999 it's not going to be. Let's just make it $1,999 for this fantastic Tritone concave cut morganite. Yeah, this is definitely one of those where, yeah, the cutting really shines through, and with that stone, it's just a great complement to that as well. Okay. Next up, we have, I know we had, Joyce just showed a Tahitian pearl pendant in her half of the show, but I wanted to show you one that might be, if that one was a little bit too ornate for you, if it's the pearl's too large, or you just want something a little bit simpler, maybe with a little bit more, a little bit of a lighter feel. I feel like this one could be very suitable. All right, so this one is going to be item number 9638. Wow, this one is also one that is not easy to show on the air. Let me see if I can rearrange it to give you a better angle there. Ooh. Yeah, 9638. Let me see. It won't stand on its own, so let me just recalibrate how it will look on the cameras. This is a 12 millimeter Tahitian black pearl, so it's definitely smaller than the one Joyce just showed. And it only has 15 points in diamonds, so definitely not as large, but sometimes we like that. Definitely one that's more, I feel, is more acceptable. Not everyone wants to wear 2 carats of diamonds with a 14 carat Tahitian pearl every day. So if you're one of those people who like something a little bit less dramatic, something a little bit with a little bit more negative space, maybe have some of the fabrics you're wearing peek through there, this is definitely the one for you when it decides to behave against my tweezers. They won't do this against your neckline, but, ooh, sorry, on the wheel. Okay, I guess on the hand it does go. Wow, it is a mess here. It is truly TVON happy hour. That is what we have decided Fridays is from now on. But yes, here it is on the hand. As you can see, against the hand, you can definitely see the color of my hand poking through. If you're wearing on your neckline, same thing. If you're wearing like a fabulous purple dress and you don't want all the attention to be on your pendant and more on the color of what you are wearing, this could be one that achieves that. I feel like there's a certain beauty to having negative space in your jewelry. It makes it seem less bulky and definitely with more natural, more airy, with a lot more movement. So this one, I believe, is also new today. So like I said, lots of brand new. Supposed to go for $15.99, but we want to bring this down to a great value for those of you guys who might not have a black pearl just yet. Let me just show it against the wheel one last time so you can really see what it looks like close up. $15.99, it's not going to be. It's not even going to be $999. Let's just make it $888 for a very lucky caller who wants it. And there is only one. This is also a great piece to gift. I feel like pearls are slowly but surely coming back into style. There was a time and place where I feel like pearls were seen as very matronly and maybe not cool or hip. But now I feel like they're coming back. I'm seeing them everywhere of people of all ages. So people in their 20s are wearing them with whatever, and a lot, even on the runway. I've been watching Paris Fashion Week. Pearls have made a really big comeback. So it is definitely becoming more of a universal thing. Who knows? Maybe they'll go out of style again at one point, but that's the thing with fashion, it goes in and out. There's never a moment where it just comes in one moment and then is gone forever. It always comes back. So $888 for these, and my eye keeps getting drawn to those flower earrings that Joyce showed. I guess I have to show them next then. It's just calling out to me. All right, $888, let me know. I'm gonna set that down just for a quick second while I grab those earrings. Yes, Joyce was wearing them in the beginning, so if you want to see how they look like on a person, I will definitely be happy to try them on. But if you want to see them how they look far away, you can rewind back and see how she looks wearing them. All right, flower earrings. I feel like we're giving a lot of love to these today. So yes, they are definitely one where it's one of the more realistic earrings we have, and the design that went into this is crazy. I just love how they look. This is item number 7179. We did have this earlier today. Unfortunately, I am not a botanist, so I don't know exactly what flower they are, if you must know. But regardless of what they are fabulous. And these 4 carat 05 total weight in diamonds, so you're getting 2 carats in each ear, and of course you get the omega back, so it's the sort of exaggerated stud style. And with the omega backs, you don't need to worry about losing a backing or them falling out. That problem has been solved for you. So really convenient to wear as well. I feel like these flower earrings, if you're someone who appreciates a large earring but perhaps don't like too much movement, perhaps drops aren't your thing, hoops aren't your thing either, because they move too much or they get caught on too many things, this could be a fantastic piece to consider. And this definitely has a lot of diamonds, so if that is your thing, this is a great piece. This one with 4 carats in diamonds, you would think it should go for over $10,000. And you won't be wrong. You wouldn't be wrong. That's how much I would expect to pay for someone of this size. Because I'm talking a lot about diamond weight and how much volume is in it in terms of diamonds and gold, but the size itself is not small either. Let me show it against the hand so you can see exactly how large they are. Let me hold it by the post here. Against the hand, they are not small earrings whatsoever. So for something of this size, $10,000 sounds like something that could definitely, it would definitely be, but it's not going to be. It's not even going to be half of $10,000. It's not even going to be $59.99 or $49.99 technically, but it's not going to be $49.99 either. Yeah, it got a brand new markdown, so we're so happy we could bring this to you, especially with our new hours. I feel like it deserves to be up here a little bit earlier in the day. $49.99 is not going to be. $39.99 it's not going to be either. Let's just make it $3,499. These must go, otherwise Joyce will leave me here forever. I'm just kidding. $34.99, back on the wheel it goes. Wow, everyone's just running out of the room. I hope it's with shock in a positive way about how low we are doing on these. And not because Joyce thinks that I will be stuck here for the rest of the weekend. All right, $34.99. And for these rose earrings, definitely keep them in the yellow. We like a little bit of warmth to our flowers. Don't want them to be cold white and without any color at all. Yeah, and I just love how much dimension, how each petal is actually curved like you would see in a real flower. And it's not even just 100% a bird's eye view. We've had rose pieces before. We've had our rose ring, we had matching earrings, and the pendant, and those are actually from a bird's eye view, so you're seeing how it looks from the top. And while that's great and all, these are definitely very different in that you get a slight bird's eye view with also the profile. So it has a very different look, and it's not fully symmetrical on every single side. So this is just, if you're someone who likes flower jewelry, flower everything, this is definitely a great piece for you. Okay. Wow. I wanted to guess the measurement, but I was afraid I was wrong, because with earrings such as this, it's a little bit hard to gauge because it does vary a little bit with all the things covering it. I was going to say it's about an inch, and I was actually very close. It's about 7/8 of an inch, so close enough to an inch where we can call it an inch, but I lacked confidence in that specific moment. I should have just said an inch. Okay, let's keep with this sort of omega back stud, but with drops sort of theme. So I feel like these bad boys have had more than enough of their time. They're hogging up all the time, so let's move it right along. This is going to be item number 7845, and a bit of a 180 from the other piece we just had. These are multicolor sapphires. They're not all diamonds, and they are definitely, whereas that one was a lot of round shapes, natural elements, all of that, these feel very industrial and manufactured, a lot of straight lines. In fact, those sapphires, they're all princess cuts. You would expect them to be rounds, but they're not. They're princess cuts, all invisibly set into that earring there. It has 3 carat 33 total weight in those sapphires, and then in the framing around it, you have 55 points in white diamonds as well. And like I said, these are also sort of that drop stud style with omega backs in the back. So let me hold it up by the post here. It will sit vertically on your ear like so. So that's how when you wear it, that's how it will look against your ear. And when I first saw these, I even told Joyce, I'm like, these look like stained glass windows, but just if you were to replace window panes of clear, transparent, no colored glass with colored panes, that's probably what it'd look like, and it would look great. Yeah, and these also got a brand new markdown today. First time it was up here, it's supposed to be up here for $24.99, but that is not what it's going to be. And I just love how we didn't just go with a simple like rectangular halo. We even added those diagonal seams at each corner there to give it more of a frame-like look. to give it more design as well. I say window, but I feel like it could also just, it looks like someone's just presenting you a tray of the most beautiful colored sapphires ever, but it's not, it's just set there. It's just, it's very up to interpretation. But $24.99 is not going to be, it's not even going to be $19.99 or even $14.99 or even $1,299. This is a brand new markdown for you guys today. Birthday special, if you will. $12.99 is not going to be. Let's just make it $999 for any caller who wants them. White gold only, please. It's like you live in a world of black and white and you look through a window and it's color. I'm getting too metaphorical with this, but that is how it looks. Let me show it against the hand just so you have an idea of how much the drop is. Give me a second here. Ooh. Wow, like I said, very slippery fingers over here on this side of the set today. So that's how much it drops. As you can see, it's, like I said, it's a stud with a bit of drop. So again, like with the other ones, if you are worried about, if you don't like wearing drops or dangles or hoops because of the way they catch on things, they might move against your ear, you just are not used to that feeling, these will not do that. So it's like the perfect solution to people who like the feel of a stud, but still want something that looks like it has a bit of length to it. And as someone who does like to wear drops, because I like the effect it makes my neck, I feel like drops make my neck look longer because I have a very short neck. These are a great solution that do the same thing without the discomfort that drops and hoops might have. All right, back on the wheel it goes. And of course, oh, I don't want to just plop it down there. As you can see, they are also perfectly inverted, so the colors are in perfect order to each other. They're just kind of inverse mirror pictures of each other. So when you wear them, it doesn't look like they're just carbon copies of each other either. Okay. Moving on, we have something that I'm very excited to show. Speaking of designer pieces, I feel like this is a piece I haven't seen in a while, but I am very happy to show everybody. All right, let's say goodbye to the sapphire earrings for now and bring out one of the largest, most spectacular brooches we have ever had. I will need to set it down while I zoom out because it is just that large. This was item number 8710. And actually, management asked if I wanted to wear it today, and I almost did, but I am wearing stripes, so I thought that they would be distracting. But also, it's just, I feel like I would forget to show them because every time I wear something on the show and then think about showing it to you, I always forget. So, and this one deserves to have a little bit of airtime today. So, like I said, item number 8710. It has a 12.5 millimeter pearl in the middle, white pearl, with 10 points in emerald on the leaves, and then 94 points in pink sapphires across the petals here, and of course 11 points in white diamonds interspersed throughout the entire piece. And the purple there, as you can see, is actually rhodium painted gold. So a lot of great design elements in this piece. We're kind of flip-flopping between, you know, man-made natural pieces. So if you're kind of someone who loves those flower earrings and you like how natural they look but want a little bit of color, this is one that I feel like would go right up your alley. Also, new markdown. I have shown this before, but it deserves another chance on the air. It is not a small piece, and if you're someone who likes to wear brooches, like if you have a blazer, I'm definitely someone who loves blazers, loves jackets, but sometimes you don't just want to wear a black jacket into an event. You want something to spice it up just a little bit. Like this brooch would look great just pinned on the lapel. But it's going to come down to a great value today. It was originally up here for $79.99, but $79.99 it is not going to be. Let me just show you the back of it first so you can see how exactly the brooch closes. It's so large that I'm tempted to not use tweezers, but I feel like I don't want to see my fingernails that close up. So yeah, as you can see, it's a brooch and it is sitting vertically. So if you want to wear it face down, that's fine. If you want to wear it face up, that's fine as well. And if you want to string a chain on it and call it a pendant, go ahead, no one's stopping you. And yeah, it's a great piece. $79.99 it's not going to be though. Not even going to be half of $79.99. It's not even going to be $35.99, which is crazy. Not going to be. And I just love how you kind of get all the elements of the traditional gold colors. You're getting white, yellow. There's no rose gold in this piece, but the pink diamonds I feel like complement the yellow gold so that it almost has like a rose gold sort of shadow to it. But $35.99 is not going to be either. It's not going to be $35 or $34 or $33 or even $32.99. Brand new, markdown today. Let's just make it $29.99 for any caller who wants a great large brooch. It almost looks like a plant from like an alien planet. I can't like I said, not a botanist, don't know names of plants. This plant might exist, I don't know. For all I know, it exists on Mars. But great piece nonetheless. It looks like something almost out of like science fiction. Measure it? Sure. Let me grab a ruler with my extremely short arms. Let me see. There is one here. Okay, yeah. Let me try to measure it on the air. Let's see if I can hold it in a flattering way first. In inches, it's about, I'm holding it in inverse, but it's about 2.5 inches long, if I'm doing the math correctly. Yeah, 2.5 inches long. All right, back on the wheel it goes. Yeah, this is definitely a great piece, and it does need to go to a great home. And why not get it while it is marked down? Because it won't be this price forever. All right, I'm going to set you down for a quick second, and that way you can also see the profile view. So yeah, I love how the little tentacles of the plant with a rhodium painted part just kind of surrounds and encapsulate it in that perfect way. $29.99 for this one. All right. Moving on, trying to get through as much as I can today in the last, 40 minutes left of the show. It's been 20 minutes since we last started, or when not started. 20 minutes since some people might have tuned in because 7 is usually when we start. But yeah, time does move fast when you're up here. Does it move this fast when we do all 3 hours? I don't even know. It's been a while since I did all 3 hours. Joyce was a superstar last week, doing 3 days in a row. And as always, Lauren is a rock. She does this every day, every week, without fail. So huge kudos to her. Okay, moving on, we have a Mandarin. Let's bring back the classics. This is going to be item number 9363, and I know it looks far away right now, but it won't in just a second. There we go. 9363. This is a 2-carat 48 oval Mandarin garnet with 64 points in white diamonds around it. One of our classic mountings here at TVON, the monkey ears mounting, as I like to dub it. Yeah, 2.5 carats center with 64 points in diamonds. You really can't go wrong if you've been looking for a great Mandarin garnet with the bright color, and you can see like flashes of yellow in the lighting. It's just a great stone. We always have requests for Mandarin garnets, especially smaller ones. Sometimes we have a lot of large Mandarin garnets, and they might be too overwhelming for some people's hands. We don't usually have small ones though, because perhaps the color's not right or doesn't meet our standards, but this one definitely does. It is TVON approved. Rose earrings, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, yay, thank you. Can you let me know who that is? Looks like rose earrings are verifying, so thank you very much. I guess it was worth spending, like 30 minutes on them? Anyways, great ring here as well, 2.5 carats in center stone with 64 points in diamonds. It's supposed to be up here for $34.99. It is not going to be that price. Not going to be 34 or even 24 or even $1,499. And of course, with this ring, sure, yeah, I'll flash them in just a second. $14.99. It's not going to be on this piece. Let's just give it the price to you quickly because we have someone who is very interested in those yellow gold rose earrings in right now. So $14.99 it won't be. Let's just make it $1,299. $12.99 on this one. Does she want to see it on the hand, against the ear, on the wheel?
On the wheel and
All right, you know what? Let's do it on the ear first because I want to give this a little bit of time. So let's show it against the ear, this ear. Yeah. Let's see if I can get it on with these nails. Joyce mentioned how I was getting better at doing it without a mirror. Not when it comes to megabacks. When it comes to megabacks, still not the easiest. Okay, so here are the rose earrings against the ear. Let me see if the item number, if you need a refresher, 7179. As you can see, while it is a stud, I do have a hair here, but let me get that out of the way. 7179, while it is a stud, it definitely has a lot of presence, a little bit of a drop, but it doesn't have the inconvenience that drops might cause. And I just love how lifelike and how much life this piece has with all the curves and the shapes within the flower. So that's how it looks against the ear. Like I said, it's about an inch drop, so not too large, not too small. It's definitely larger than your average stud, but it's perhaps not as long as other drops we may see. But let me go back to the wheel just for a second. Here it is against the hand. I just need to show it against the hand right now. This is what it looks like against the hand. As you can see, not that small either. I mean, you get a better idea against the ear, but this is what it looks like against the hand since they requested to see it against all three backdrops, all three possible backdrops. Except neckline, but that would have been weird if I held it up against my neckline because that's not how you're supposed to wear it. But here it is against the hand, and let me go back to the wheel while I put it on the wheel as well. So this Mandarin is here, but let me just show you wow, you can get a good look up close and personal for just the earrings of one earring. But let me take the other one off so you can get an idea of what both look like side by side. Who's that on the phone? Do you know? Oh, thank you for calling, Dolores. All right, here's what they look like side by side as well. So all three fulfilled. As you can see, also with these earrings, they're also mirror images of each other, so they are not exactly the same, which is great as well. Okay. Moving along. No problem. Thank you, Dolores. I put the emphasis on the wrong word. Thank you. I can go home according to Joyce. If I wasn't allowed to, I would have run away anyways. All right. Thank you so much, Dolores. A new pair of ears. I want that too, so I can wear as many earrings as possible. All right, so next up, also very special piece today. This is going to be item number 9256. Yeah, after those earrings, I need to zoom way back in for just so you can see this ring. Item number 9256. This is a oval. Yes, it is an oval, but that's not the word I was going to say. Orange tourmaline. They both start with O's, and you know, alliteration, and yeah. Anyways, it's an oval orange tourmaline, 8 karat 94 with 46 points in diamonds in the triangles on each side, so it almost looks like an eye. I guess you can interpret it that way. But in my mind, not so much an eye, it's just a great, simple, but not too boring mounting. So in terms of tourmalines we have in our inventory, this definitely runs on the larger side, at least a large one that isn't an emerald cut. Most of our large tourmalines just tend to be that shape because that's how they like to grow or form. But this one, if you've been looking for an oval tourmaline or just an orange tourmaline, this is a great one. Sorry, we get notes here, so, and whenever we do, we feel like newscasters with updates, breaking news. Anyways, yeah, so this orange tourmaline is a great piece, supposed to be up here for $49.99. Like I said, if you've been looking for tourmalines that happen to be ovals, this could be one for you, but not at $49.99 or $39.99 or even $2,999. This is a fantastic piece. Great large size. If you are someone who likes a big stone on your finger, perhaps not a diamond, but a colored stone, this is definitely a great piece. $29.99 is not going to be though. Let's just make it $1,999. And it says any gold color of choice, but I personally would keep it in the yellow. I just think orange and yellow would look the best. They complement each other the best in this way. And if you guys would like to know the breaking news notice I just got, I would like to remind everyone that today is our first day of our time change on Fridays only, so tomorrow, and for all of our other nighttime shows, the time will remain the same. So on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, our shows will be on all of our channels, still at 7 to 10, from 7 to 10 Pacific Standard Time, or 10 to 1 a.m. Eastern Time. But Fridays only, it's going to be from 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 8 o'clock to 11 Eastern Time. Fridays only, streaming platforms only. So it's a little bit of a change. So for those of you guys who are not aware, for those of you guys who are just tuning in and didn't get the memo, we're only on here for another 30 minutes. So hope you can stick around, and we still have a lot of great, and of course, because we are on streaming platforms only, you can rewind. So if you see anything that I didn't show or that you missed and you want us to do another recap of it, we also have the freedom to do that as well. And another great thing about streaming platforms, we can stay longer if you need us to. We are not restricted by time anymore. So we can definitely do that for you as well. Okay, $19.99 on this piece. I want to say thank you to Dolores again for those rose earrings. Those are definitely going to a fantastic home today. All right, moving along. Yeah, only got 30 minutes left technically. Tentative 30 minutes left, but still want to get through as many things as I can. Okay. All right. Moving right along, we have another designer piece. You guys know me and designer pieces. They are by far my favorite pieces to show. This is going to be item number 9036. This is, again, an invisibly set multicolor sapphire piece. So similar to the last one, you're getting invisibly set multicolor sapphires in one piece. But unlike the other one, this one, we happen to arrange it in a rainbow. So it perfectly seamlessly transitions from the violets to not red reds, but pinks. So close enough. This one, sorry, item number 9039, it has 3 carat 49 in total weight in sapphires, multicolor sapphires, with 21 points in diamonds at the bail there that I happen to be covering. Wow, I see Joyce is giving me suggestions. I will take the criticism and definitely show them next. Feedback. Yeah, so, oh, I guess we never showed this one today. Maybe it's because I've seen it and it's been in my stack for a while, but I never had the chance to actually show it to you, so I'm glad I finally got around to it. But oh yes, we showed the circle one before. There was one that was in a circle that is invisibly set, that is in a rainbow. That one I have definitely shown. But if you're someone, that one also had a lot of diamonds in it. It was half sapphires, half diamonds. But if you're someone who just wants all the colors, this is one for you. And perhaps maybe you don't like that. That one's definitely a lot bigger. It was about 1.5 inches, 2 inches drop. This one is more of an inch. So this one was supposed to be up here for $45.99, but $45.99 it's not going to be. And it is a pendant, but it does come with a chain. So if you are worried about not having a chain for it, it comes with one. So that's something, one less thing you need to worry about. But because they're the specially set and visibly set stones, we would like to keep it in the white golded if possible. So, but $45.99 is not going to be. It's not going to be $45.99. It's not going to be $35.99 or even $2,599 for this one of a kind. We only have one, so once it's gone for this multicolor sapphire piece. But $25.99 it is not going to be. Let's just make it $1,599 for one very lucky caller. White gold only, I hope. And yes, and it does come with a chain. I believe it's adjustable, but let me just double check here. It's actually a little bit tangled, so I can't see. But actually, maybe it isn't. You know what? We'll get back to you on that if we finally manage to untangle it. Yeah, $15.99 for this great rainbow, invisibly set, multicolored sapphire piece. And for those of you guys who have been with us for the last 2.5 hours and wondering why we haven't done any wheels yet, we actually don't have any. Today we decided to only show things one at a time. But I feel like this way we get to interact with you more. We've also had a lot of requests today, so very happy to stick around and show you more requests if need be as well. So $15.99 for this one. Looks like I've been lacking in showing you large stones, as evidenced by the pieces Joyce has laid out in front of me. So I'll go ahead and show you that right after. Oh, did I show this against the hand? Maybe I should do that, just so you get an idea. You're just seeing it close up against the screen right now. So here's what it looks like against the hand, just so you get a quick idea. But as soon as this is over, I will move it along to Joyce's ever so helpful suggestions. She is definitely a fan of the bigger boys, and she is saying that I need to show them more too. So $15.99 for this one. All right, give us a call, let us know. Moving along, back to the wheel. We have, you see what I mean by big boys? Yeah, she wanted me to show the really big ones. This is going to be item number 8053. Definitely needs to zoom out. It's not even fitting in the frame right now. 8053, it's a 14.79 carat, so it's definitely one of the larger, 100% larger tanzanites we have, with 1 carat 48 in the single halo of diamonds around the stone and on the band there a little bit. Yeah, we haven't had a tanzanite yet today, which I feel like, I say this every week, but it is kind of crazy that me and Joyce don't show more tanzanites. Maybe it's just that we're more excited by other things that we always forget, but we always need at least one tanzanite to anchor the show, and I'm glad this one is such a spectacular ring. You're getting the size there, but because we want the size to really shine, the color of the stone, how saturated it is, highlight the cutting, we didn't want to distract from all of that by adding a bunch of diamonds and, you know, embroidery things. We just want to keep it short, simple, and sweet. So single halo with a little bit of diamonds on the side, just so you can keep looking at them. So great piece, and rounds probably our most popular shape. Definitely for those people who prefer something more classic looking. Yeah, we brought it down to a great value today. This one, brand new. Actually, maybe not. I don't think it's brand new, but I don't think it's had a lot of airtime. So that probably means that it needs to go out today. Suppose it was valued at over $40,000 for this piece, especially of a stone of that size. Yeah, it was supposed to go out for $40,000. I don't know what else to say to that. So around a little less than $4,000 a carat. My math isn't mathing today either. But it's not going to be. We're going to bring it down to a great all-time low. It's not going to be $40,000 or $20,000 or even $10,000 for this fantastic piece. And I'm just going to try it on before I even get to the final price, because I just want you to see how large it looks, especially on my teeny tiny hands. This is definitely not for someone who likes small, dainty tanzanites. This is big. It is more than the width of my finger. It is someone for those who just like the big rocks on their hands. But $10,000, it's not going to be. At $10,000, you're getting this ring for a great price, but it's not going to be 10 or 9 or 8 or even $7,000 for this one of a kind blue wing block D tanzanites. I know we show a lot of tanzanites on the show, and for a few of them, sometimes we can do more than one. We can source the stones if requested. But for this one, we're never going to find one of that size, of that quality ever again. So $7,000 is not going to be, not $69.99. Today only, let's just make it $5,999 for the first caller who has been in the market for a very large tanzanite. Back on the wheel it goes. Needed to wiggle out of it a little bit. I think it just, maybe it's meant to be for me. It wanted to stay on my finger for that much longer. I'm just kidding. $59.99 for this piece. Great large stone. For those of you guys who really want a really, really, really big round blue wing block D tanzanite, I think this might be one of the as large as the size we go. And in terms of rings, we do have a few that go larger, but definitely not a lot. So this would definitely be the one to go for. And at $79.99, you're getting this ring for, if I'm doing the math correctly, and according to my phone I am, you're getting this at around $400 a carat, which is crazy considering it was $40,000 in the beginning. $59.99. Let us know. All right. I see some perplexed faces in the audience right now. And by audience, I mean one of them is the one behind the computer I usually sit in. Yeah, can you believe it? No, she's shaking her head no. All right. I only got 20 minutes left. Gotta make it count. Next up, we have an emerald. Yeah, now I guess it's the time for the classics. We're bringing out everything classic today. This one's item number 9965. It's a 2-carat 08 cushion Colombian emerald stone on a ring that has 59 points in diamonds around it. Right now it's in yellow gold, but of course do any gold color you want. You've got that single halo and then again the triangle on the sides, which is something very signature TVON as well. I feel like we do that a lot here, and it looks, for good reason, it looks good on large stones. If you saw that orange tourmaline we had earlier today, it had that motif as well. But small stones, it does the job as well. So, you know, it's just, like I said, signature, can't really go wrong. For those of you who have been looking for an emerald, it really, for this type of mounting, it just highlights the stone that much more. If you've been looking for an emerald of this size, if maybe you don't have an emerald and you want to see what it is like to own one, this is definitely a piece to consider. Supposed to go out for $9,999, but it is not going to be $99.99 today. It's not even going to be $89.99 or $79.99 or even $6,999. Yeah, this is definitely one of the greater pieces we have in our inventory. Just look at how clean that stone is. All emeralds have a little bit of inclusions. It's very, very, very hard to find one that is perfectly transparent like you see in other stones. They just naturally have that inclusion, but this one, at least you can see through a little bit with the cutting and all of that. It's definitely very, very clean for an emerald, so very hard to see. So we didn't want to distract from all that by adding extra unnecessary things. But $69.99 is not going to be your price, not going to be $69 or $59 or even $4,999. Let's just make it easy for you. Let's get it out of here. Let's just make it $4,599 for this cushion emerald, 2-carat 08. This is the only one we have in this size, in this shape, in this mounting. So once it's gone, it is gone. And if you've been eyeing an emerald from us for a while, and you haven't had the chance to jump the gun yet, I will say this, you need to run if you see one you like, because our inventory is not getting any bigger in terms of emeralds. So we are running very low very quickly. So if you have been looking for an emerald, you want to have one in your collection that is your #1 desire, grab one once you see one, because we will not have them forever. $45.99. All right. We only got 15 minutes left. Gotta make last 15 minutes count. I feel like I'm doing like a little countdown, which I guess I am, because gotta keep track of the time. But yeah, let's show as much as we can in the next 15 minutes. Okay, let's move this one. And let's bring, very different in terms of size. I don't know why I keep doing this myself. I keep showing things I need to zoom in and then zoom back out again. This is item number 9735. I'll show that in a moment. Please no heckling in the call center. I'm just kidding. We love it when you yell at the call center at us. I feel like it keeps it alive and not like I'm just talking to an empty audience. Yeah, this is a very, if you're, again, back to the larger rings, if you're someone who likes having a big stone on your hand, this is the one for you. It's a 28-carat, over 28-carat, you're getting almost 29-carat, 28.77 in our cushion kunzite with 18 points in pink diamonds on either side. Definitely not for the faint of heart. Probably the largest ring we have here today. So if you've been looking for it, if you've been watching for the last 3 hours and just wanted to know what is the biggest thing you have on your stage at this moment, it's this one. And the color of that kunzite is just fantastic. It's so saturated, so dark. Normally kunzites are very, very light and watery. It's like if you put lavender dish soap in a tub of water, that's what it looks like. But this one, no, it is the dish soap. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. But I hope you guys understand the metaphor I am ineloquently trying to make. This one was supposed to go out for $7,999, but it is not going to be today. Yeah, just the size of that stone means they are so helpful. They gave me a measurement of the stone from top to bottom because it is so big. You might be wondering, how big is it in inches? I just want to know if it will fit on my hand. It is 5/8 of an inch. It is over half an inch long, which usually we do measurements on pendants because you want to see how much it drops. With rings, usually as long as it fits on your hand, you don't have that much space on your finger, but normally rings, you don't wear half-inch rings. So if you have been wondering, for those of you guys who might not have an inch to spare on your knuckle, from knuckle to knuckle, that's for your reference. But yeah, such a large ring, and $79.99 is not even your price. Wow, right? Not going to be $79 or $69 or $59 or even $4,999. You know, sometimes I drop these prices so fast, sometimes I'm afraid that one day I'm just going to go way too low and then they're going to kick me out. But not yet. Not going to be $49.99 or $39.99. Such largest ring of the day. Let's give it to you at a great value. Let's just make it $2,999. I know we've had a lot of requests for really, really large kunzites. Sometimes we just don't have it at the time, but if you are one of those people who have been calling us and I want over 25 carats in a kunzite with great color in a great ring, do you have anything? And we said no. Well, this is your chance to grab one. That sounded like a very specific request, and it might sound far-fetched, but that's actually what happens. People will give us very specific things that sometimes we just don't have at the time, but once we do, we like to show them on the air. And looks like Joyce isn't tired of the big boys yet, so she requested that I showed that I show a very large bicolor that she didn't get a chance to. So that is coming up next. So more big rings coming right up, which I think she's trying to help me because for the last couple items I just keep zooming in and out, in and out, in and out. This one I get to keep the zoomage the same. The zoomage. I took photography. I should know the word, but I don't know the actual word right now. It's blanking in my mind. 20. That is the new official TVON word. It is zoomage now. Okay, let's keep it within the same size range, I suppose, in terms of stones at least. We're still, oh, nope, still got to zoom out. This is going to be item number 8444. Smaller in carat weight, but larger in length. This is a 22 carat 96, so you're getting almost 23 in the bicolor tourmaline, with 43 points in white diamonds, but in the two-tone gold, you're getting yellow and rose. So we sort of did the half and half, up and down sort of style here. Yellow gold to match the yellow side of the tourmaline, rose gold to match the pinker side. This one, wow, it's definitely a large ring. Like I said, it might not be as heavy in terms of carat weight for the stone, but it's definitely bigger. So if that one was half an inch, we should have had a measurement on this one. This one's more than that. But it's supposed to go out for $9,999, but it will not be today. This is definitely, yeah. The other one was largest in terms of carat weight size. This is largest in terms of length. So if you have really, really long fingers, which good for you, I do not have. I envy you very much. But if you do have them, this is definitely a ring that could really show them off. $99.99 it's not going to be though. Not even $99.99 or $89.99 or even $7,999. I feel like bicolors have been going out like crazy these last couple weeks. So if you're looking for one that's a great big size and just couldn't find the perfect one, this might be the one for you. $79.99 it won't be, or even $69.99 or even $5,999. Let me try it on the hand just so you can see exactly how large we're talking here. This is on me with short fingers, how big it sits. It literally goes from knuckle to knuckle, and you're not even getting it for $5,999. Let's just make it $49.99. And because it's an emerald cut, when I move, the lights are just coming off in beams. $49.99 for this piece, and because the stone is so large, we wanted to add a really strong frame of gold around it. And with the two-tone, you can really see the contrast between each of the colors. It doesn't blend together. It's not one of those rings where from far away you can't even tell what color gold you want it's supposed to be. This is definitely one where you can 100% see what the designer intended you to see. All right, back on the wheel it goes. Yeah, normally at this zoomage, we usually put wheels on it, but this ring is so big, it's taking up the whole screen. Someone's gonna comment or call, or if Christine's watching, she's gonna text me and tell me the correct word, and I'm gonna hit myself because it's like, I knew that word. I just blanked while I'm up here. Yeah, $49.99. So those two big boys are both here. So give us a call, let us know if you're interested. Okay. I only got about 8 minutes left, so I want to show you something really special. Definitely gotta adjust the camera for this one as well. But this one I feel like is worth doing it for, so let's get this out of the way. We have, I believe I've shown this one before as well. No, maybe I don't need to adjust it. It is a bird. It's a parrot to be exact. This is item number 8523. It's one of those pieces in our critter collection, our ever-growing critter collection. It's a designer piece. It features a 7mm round coil white pearl that makes up the body of the parrot, Mr. Parrot here, with 5 points in rubies for the eyes and the tail, and of course 17 points in white diamonds on its head, some of the feathers, yeah, it is a fantastic piece. Sorry, item number, yes, 8523. This is, again, one of the pieces in our ever-growing critters collection, but we don't usually have birds. At least we didn't used to. Now we're slowly expanding into owls and other birds that I can't think of the name of, but this one is definitely one that has a very unique personality. I feel like parrots are very vocal, especially, and it's hard for us to see critters that are used in this sort of fashion, where a 7mm Akoya white pearl is just the entire body of the bird. Usually it's made out of gold or diamonds, but we decided to utilize what we had and turn it into a great piece. So this one, we wanted to bring it to you at a great value. It's supposed to be up here for $19.99, but that's not even what I'm going to do today. I only have 6 minutes left with you. I feel like what better way to end the show? Actually, it might not be my last item, but it will leave a lasting impression than have a bird just be burned in your mind. This is going to be one of the last items I show today. It's right now it's in the rose gold, but of course you have the rhodium painted on the twig as well, the rhodium painted black on the tail and on the beak there. And of course this isn't how it's going to sit on the neckline, but I'll show you how it looks in just a second. This is a great little piece, great for every day if you're a bird lover. If you own a bird, if you own a parrot, I know some of you guys own parrots because when I talk to you on the phone, I can hear your parrot sometimes. So I know we have parrot owners in the audience. So if you are one of those people, this is a great piece. But $19.99 is not going to be your price. It's not even going to be $999 for this great piece. Let's just blow it out, make it easy for you. Let's just make it $888 for this great. It's technically a pendant, but it comes with a chain. So $888, so you don't need to worry about buying a chain for this great piece. And let me, as promised, I'll show it against the hand so you can see how it drops. I see a hand raised. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can definitely flash them for you. All right, let me just show this against the hand one time. So see, as you can see, it sits like the bird is perched on your neckline. And it's definitely not a huge, large piece where you feel like it might be too distracting. It's just a great personal touch. I feel like critter pieces are so loved because they're so personal to each person. So it's a great way to personalize each and every outfit you have. $888 for this? Which sapphire earrings? The multicolor? Okay, the ring and the earrings and pendant, right? Okay, she wants to see the earrings though, again?
I don't think, I'm sorry, did you say you wanted to see them again?
Looks like we're verifying. All right, looks like I believe it's the window pane multicolor sapphire earrings from before are sold, and also the invisibly set, the square multicolor rainbow one, that one. Yes. Turns out because of that, this will be my last item of the day. So let's bring it back to the wheel here. Yeah, let's burn the image of parrots in your minds. This might be our thumbnail on YouTube. I don't know if we can pick that, but this should be. So yeah, we got less than 3 minutes left in the show. And yeah, I can do a recap. Let me set this down then, I guess. Jeez, if our shows had a director, Joyce would be our director today. Actually, you know what? We are running a little bit out of time, so I'm not going to do a recap. But I will mention what is here and what isn't here. So we do have the pink diaspore as the very first item of the day. That one is here. Ooh, we have the multicolor sapphire and ruby pendant, the circle pendant. That is here. The large tanzanite I just showed is here. 3-carat aquas. We got a lot of great stuff. But the great thing about being on YouTube, Facebook, and all of those internet streaming platforms is the rewind button. You can rewind, you can scrub through, maybe see thumbnails of what you've seen, and then go to that specific area and see full presentations on them. So that's fantastic. We're approaching the end of our show here, but if you guys need us to stay a little bit, that would be fine. Just give us a call, let us know, comment on what you want to see. That is totally fine with us. And yeah, Lauren will be back with you guys tomorrow, this time for real, not like last time where you got a surprise. But yeah, she will be back with you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or 1 p.m. Eastern, as she will be for the rest of the week until next Friday when we get to do this all over again. Again, brand new times, 5 p.m. Pacific to 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be from 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern time, and that's on streaming platforms only, but all of our other nighttime shows are still going to be at the same time, so from 7 to 10 Pacific time or 10 to 1 a.m. Eastern. So everything stays the same except for Fridays. And yeah, I'm so happy I could be here today. I'm glad that I don't have to drive home at midnight anymore on Fridays. So very happy for that. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I hope you guys have a good day every day, but while I'm here, let's just give extra blessings for the week. And yeah, we'll see you back here again on Friday. So, of course, if you guys have anything else you want to see or want us to change for Fridays, please let us know. We are always open to feedback, and because we are on streaming platforms only, that stuff becomes very flexible. So, we want to do what you want to see. And thank you for everyone who wished me a happy birthday. I will be sure to have one because it's not technically my birthday yet, but thank you for all the kind words. Joy says thank you as well. And we will be back. I hope to speak to you guys soon. Not just on TV, but through the phone. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Good night. Yeah, its head's not supposed to be on the ground. For those of you guys who still might be watching, I'm going to put some rings on the wheel that were shown during my segment, but I won't be talking throughout the entire thing. But you guys will be seeing rings, so my hands can get a break. Yes, thank you.